Xbox Day One podcast. That's done until they carry. We was arguing earlier. Man, we in the building. We in the building. It's a great day. Great motherfucking Saturday.
I didn't know about that shit, nigga. We always do that shit. We get
Yeah, it's a
that,
great Saturday. We gonna argue, bust a motherfucking fight, and everything always gonna be all right. With man, we got Sir X-Man in the building. What's up with you, Sir X-Man?
What's up, gentlemen? Hope everybody's doing well on a Saturday night.
All right. You already know Flip. Flip ain't got to get introduced.
Oh,
nothing.
yeah, I know.
I know, right? I know, right? What's good, my people? What's good, my people? My Xbox people, stand up.
Stand the motherfucking ass up, Jay. This shit been, man. Woo. It's been a couple of weeks, man, where I just had to sit back. I had to sit back and just look at gaming.
You've been hitting it a little bit on this YouTube streets, man.
I hit every now. I got hit back, but every now and then.
Hey, you got to speak your piece, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I'm with the smoke. Hey, shit, Flip.
Huh? No, I'm trying to test it out. Cause now you can text in the chat. I'm gonna try to figure that out.
That's a private chat. I saw that shit.
No. I was trying to put it out there on YouTube.
No, go into the thing and just instead of hit all, just hit YouTube.
How the fuck we can do that?
Yeah.
I see where it said join the chat.
Yeah, go and join the chat.
Yeah, ask for if I get kicked, y'all know I'm coming back.
Yeah, and
you gotta have it connected to YouTube.
Yeah.
Right. But I didn't know if I can do it on here like this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. What's good, Sleepy? Death Mobile.
Death Mobile was my guy. Death Mobile was my guy. That's my right hand man.
Yeah, I saw Death was in here early.
Death is my right hand man. I don't care what y'all talk about. Death Mobile, my right hand guy. He'll ask me some questions. That's my guy. I rock with Death Mobile. You know what I'm saying? He'll sit there and ask me, "You doing a podcast tonight?" I'm like, "Oh damn, I was drunk."
Yeah, right now I'm trying out my Battlefield 2042 on PC.
Oh, really?
I love it. Oh, yeah, I love it. They gave an update and everything. So I had to update my graphics card.
To what? What you got?
NVIDIA.
Oh, okay.
NVIDIA what?
NVIDIA 3060 Ti.
3060, okay.
32 gigs of RAM.
Mm-hmm.
i7, I think it's a 13 or a 1200. So it's
I always say don't break the bank.
That's right.
You wanted the dudes that ran a PC.
And I'm running triple screen.
Yeah. So you run the PC. So why you run the PC, Sir X-Man?
Oh shit. Here this nigga go.
No, I'm just asking questions. No. Hey.
Because I'm on PC because I do the podcast on PC. Plus I get 100 Microsoft points every time I do this for my rewards.
Oh, okay.
Yo.
Why in the building? What's good?
Yo. What's
what
good?
Up,
Not much chilling. Yeah. I had to finish doing some stuff so I can get in.
Man, this game running smooth.
Huh?
That's this game running smooth.
I ain't PC and streaming. I really don't care about PC.
I played the Battlefield on console yesterday.
But if you like it, you rock it. That's what you're gonna do. If you like it, you rock it. That's what you gonna do. Y'all getting a brand new 100. Y'all getting this. Y'all getting the marijuana 100
Here's the
tonight.
bad part: when you swing the
Even
one
dumber than
game,
ever.
one shooter to the next. I'm so used to the jump button, right? Being on the A, right? Well, I forget that it's on A when it's on when I'm playing Starfield. It's actually the Y button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I be forgetting to change that.
So let me ask you this.
Oh
Since
yeah,
you
I've
been
been
playing,
changed that
since you
day
been,
one.
since you've been playing on the PC, fuck line wire. How's your
That
experience?
ain't right.
You gotta understand that tall motherfucker is a criminal. He got life skin privileges.
I played on the PC for like a second.
Damn, for real?
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah, I
only
play
played. I
Starfield.
played for like an hour maybe total,
Yeah,
something like that. It wasn't that long.
I play on whichever one I feel like playing that day. If I want to sit in my gaming chair, I sit in my gaming chair.
Yeah, I remember my bathroom was getting fixed, so I haven't really been in my office. And then when I finally got in there, I just had to do a lot of makeup work, so I ain't really had time to. Yeah, man.
Man, this running smooth.
Oh, and did
Yeah,
you
they
get
got
a
a
PC?
Battlefield. I've been had a PC.
Oh,
Battlefield
okay.
got an update, so I
What
had to
Uh,
is
check
it?
it out. Battlefield 2042.
No, I said, what is the update?
It's 5.71
Never
after
mind.
Battlefield updated. It's NVIDIA. It's an NVIDIA graphical update.
Ain't nobody in this motherfucker playing that bullshit.
I still keep pushing Y to jump. Stop that. Go back to
The
A,
hatred
dude.
runs deep within this one.
These motherfuckers retarded, man.
Oh.
These motherfuckers.
But let's get on. Let's get on. Let's get on. What's up with your tool, man? Tool man in the building. Sleepy Goblin in the building.
Yo, those are two ride or die hardest motherfuckers I have to say that be in the comment section right along with Zinc. Them two motherfuckers. Sleepy Goblin and fucking Devil. I'm like, yo, I swear, if y'all sit down and look at the shit that they be saying, you like,
Oh,
what
they
the
be
fuck?
there.
No, yeah, man, they be nah, man. They be saying they be
mm.
fucking with the phony that be coming inside the building and shit. That shit be funny. I be like, yo, I be sitting here just laughing at the shit.
Oh,
I'm like,
wide open.
Huh?
with them dudes like that. It's a shame though. I say fucked up shit, but they text fucked up shit.
So talk. Go on, talk, Flip. It's your turn.
Mhm. Hey man, I mean, it ain't really
You ain't
shit
got
to
nothing
really
else
talk
to
about.
do, nigga. Or I say, baby Cody on your ass.
No,
No, that
shit.
ain't baby man. We meant for
Not
that.
the baby assassin.
That is Cody. Ain't no baby no more.
Yeah, I guess. Oh,
She the baby assassin.
Yeah, man. She a cold.
Blooded snake.
No. So go on, Flip. I think
She
you have to
likes a
get off your
cold-blooded snake.
motherfucking chest, G.
Hey, any one of you guys got their powers now in Starfield?
nah. I didn't
Man,
Oh
get that far.
I'm
Like,
in the midst. I'm in the midst of building my tank fortress ship right now.
say what?
Yeah, it's
yeah, see,
about to
I
be
ain't
the
even do.
biggest,
I ain't even build no
tankiest,
outpost yet.
deadliest ship I'm about to make. Well, I ain't gonna
Oh
say
shit!
deadliest because I got it.
I
I
know
ain't
where you
get that
coming
far
from.
yet. I ain't get no outpost. I ain't get none of that yet.
I ain't
I'm
did
just
none of that
starting to do
either.
Alphos, but I've been doing so many other things. I got my ship where it can maneuver on a dime now. I love that.
That's
So
all
I'm
the
killing
time. Huh?
shit in space. So yeah, that game is addictive, dude. First day I
Nah,
played
yeah.
it, 12 hours.
No, I ain't play
Since
that.
we since we on the topic of it, we want to talk about it. recently in recent news, which had to been a couple days, what's up, too, man? Which hadn't been throwing up a couple days ago that
You got
you
promoted.
know what's his name? What's his name on the run the test? What's the boy name that runs it?
Tyler
They're
Howard.
on what?
Todd Howard, yeah, the motherfucker that's running Bethesda. He actually came out and confirmed a lot of things that that I like, man, it'd be nice if we can do this and this. He confirmed that I'm going to smurf shit all on bone windows and shit when they add the
Oh, this.
online.
Oh, they're
Well,
gonna
this
have an
shit.
online on the joint.
No, you well, see, well, this is the thing. What he said is that, you can quote me on this. And if I can hear this shit, fuck you, I don't work for fucking Xbox or the Microsoft. But he had confirmed that he's seeing all the listing that people want in the game, and he wants people to keep on telling them what they want. Right about now, his primary goal is to fix any glitch, any upcoming glitches or whatever that may
You know
pop
what
up.
glitch they need to fix? They need to fix the missing ship technicians and the missing people in general.
Yeah,
Because I
like they
can't
get
do a quest because of
right,
that.
right. So
What
they say
missing
they're gonna
people?
fix that first. I don't know. You know what? No, it is some little certain word because I ran into a glitch with though.
Wait,
I had to go look at the
do you have
person.
them assigned?
No, I'm not talking about people for your crew. I'm talking about like NPCs are just completely
Yeah,
missing. I can't
yeah.
go. I can't go to the enhance on New Atlantis. I can't go to my ship technician on New Atlantis. I can't talk to the reporter dude on New Atlantis. Even
Oh,
the
that
chick
female
missing on
in
New
the office.
Atlantis.
I
No,
know
Yeah.
wait.
how that.
Wait,
because you
wait,
broke
wait.
the game.
You know, you're talking about when you fly in, the person that's outside the ship that you could talk to upgrade your ship. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
guy.
dude, but he's not the only one that's missing from that planet. There's a lot of
Oh,
things
you
that's
saying like they're
missing.
not there? They're not
Oh,
there
the
at
Yeah, they're
all.
not
beginning
there.
guy.
Like
No, the
for
beginning guy is gone.
I know what you're talking about. Well, hold on.
yeah,
Let
and
me
then
let me
the
let that.
reporter dude teleported. Like when I
Oh,
go
the
to
black
like
guy.
my
Your
mission.
reporter is a dude.
Your first guy that you meet
Hmm?
when it's next to the UC thing when you go up the ramp.
Oh,
He
Yeah.
has
Oh,
hold
that's
on,
a
hold on.
ship. That's a ship technician. But
Yeah,
Hold
no.
on,
that's
There's
ship
hold on.
another.
technician.
No, there's
Let me
another
let
guy
everybody
that was
know.
a reporter.
Hold on, actually,
and the,
yeah, let me let everybody know this the thing that they want to do other than fixing the glitches such
mm-hmm.
as the thing I
Yeah,
had.
because I've
All
had
right.
issue where
Rob, if you
the
don't hold
ship.
that shit, wait, that goddamn thing went
He
over
went
What are you
right
talking
back
about?
into it.
yeah, right. Like, hold the hell up, nigga. We know that they gonna fix them glitches. That nigga,
No, no, that's
the
not what I'm
primary.
saying. That's not
No,
what
no,
I'm saying.
I know what you're saying though, but no, I gotta finish telling everybody what they say that they were gonna do. The stuff that's coming out in like next year. So they said they planning on continuing this game for many years. Other besides of having a shared world or whatever, they seen some of the things that people was asking for. Like I said, they fit thing right now is to fix glitches and stuff. They trying to fix it, but they still want us to give them their report on what people want, like picking up food and actually eating it and stuff. They want to
They
build
fixed
like
that.
a
They
they
fixed that
want
in the
Why
last
should we be
patch.
playing?
they
All
want
right.
they want you to okay. Like like I mean like pick up food and put it in your mouth. You can see them putting it inside your mouth and stuff like that. They was talking about doing that, literally picking the food up and putting it inside your mouth. They say because people want that. They say they hear us. They're going to do that. They want to build like a city. You know how we running around in New Atlanta and stuff. To give you a better example, if everybody go watch like the Matrix that demo or how you see
Yeah, their
Star City,
defense gotta get better,
and
man.
you see how that city look, or GTA they want to make it. They say they're going to make a city like that. Whereas the we actually can land
They
on a
missing.
planet, you have a city and you can explore the city. They say they're going to do stuff like that, but we're not going to see all these updates until next year, sometime next year. I don't know if it's the beginning of next year, the middle of next year, or the end of next year. But they did say they are going to update a lot of stuff that people are asking for.
Well, who
People
with?
want them to do or whatever. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
Sanders.
Like if you see a rat and his dick is bigger than his tail, they're gonna put that shit in there. You know what I'm saying? If you want to beat the shit out of a pony or close around a fucking pony, hey, they're gonna put that in there. So those are like the things that they're talking about that they want to put in the game. They want to make it like how we see all the other games and stuff. How you see with No Man's Sky, they got cities and all that other stuff. Elite Danger, they want to throw all that stuff in there. I
They're
guess
also talking about
making the
bringing
shit
vehicles too,
bigger.
Flip.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yes, that too. That too. All that was on their message board, and they said they were going to do all that and stuff. And for the people out there, which we already know, you're going to have these pony bots doing jumping jacks for Jesus. They're going to say they lied. They said they want to put this in here, and believe me, it's going to come up. They're going to say that. Maybe not tonight, maybe not tomorrow, but trust me, in the future, you will hear these pony bots and ponies start trying to clown them when they said out their mouth that they're going to do it in the future. Next year, they planning to the city thing is what they
Hmm.
focus is on next year. After they clean all these bugs and stuff that we're talking about right now. But I was reading up on it. I was like, let me see if this shit is true. And you guys said it's true. And the stuff that people want, some stuff I be like, well, but when you read it, some of the stuff is by I can honestly say thank you, PC community, which is still the Xbox or Microsoft ecosystem, because those motherfuckers want a lot of shit. And
Yeah,
the mod stuff is the shit that you're gonna really see come towards our way first.
they front is late in the booty, man.
Hold on, what the fuck? hold on, hold on,
I'm
what?
watching.
Yeah,
My
I'm
bad.
reading
I'm
it
watching
now.
football.
Yo, all right, that threw me off. I'm like, what? Yo, but yeah, but all these things that we've been talking about, that you want to do and all that other stuff, is they working on it. They say yes, they want more ideas to put in the game for us. And they plan on
What I
running the
want
game.
is, you know how you go into the unknown, you hit see an unknown on your mark on your thing, but they want you to use the circle to find where it's at. I want you to put the ability to mark a wave marker, so that marker is way up there, so you ain't got to be in that scanner mode, so you can just go right to it. That's what I
I'm glad
want.
you said that. I'm glad you said that because I seen some of the, like I said, I seen some of the things that people was asking, and that was one of the ones that they was asking for. Some people asked for that. A lot of people asked for that.
Mm.
Don't be surprised in the near future when
Oh,
you're
so
flying.
so so what you doing now is customer feedback.
Huh?
Oh
Oh yeah, they got a blog out there for
Hold on,
people to.
what? Hold
He
on,
over
what?
there.
my
He
man,
over there doing customer feedback.
my bad,
Over there
Punch.
looking at the
I didn't know you
reviews
was.
and shit.
I didn't know you was in the background, G.
Oh, what the hell hit me? Fucking Tank, where was you hiding? Oh, sorry.
I didn't know you was
You
back
said
there.
Tink.
I was
It's
just
all good, man. It's all good.
I'm playing
Yeah,
Battlefield.
sorry
What
about
other
that,
state?
Punisher. I was running my dividend.
And
I
I
heard you.
got
I hope you
revived.
heard what I
people
said
been
though.
blabbing and whapping
You,
those
you
bullshit.
heard what I had said, right? On Punisher.
Deploy.
So everybody can get speed up the date or whatever. We're gonna dive deep into that part of that conversation and stuff. But in the other news, let's give it up for Sony and they state of play.
You know what's funny? I haven't even
Oh,
watched it yet.
them deployed. Yo, hey, Bo, what did I say? What did I
Hey,
say
hey,
the other day? About Sony, what they did, and Vodka was like, no, that's Sony. Sony made that. That's from Sony, Sony Studio. That's Sony Studio. What did I say? I said, so you mean to tell, it was this game, I forgot the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, that is a game that's on the Sony on. Exclusive, whatever. Like, okay, all right, Sony, I didn't, okay, that's owned by Sony. I'm thinking it's like 505, I think it is, yeah, whatever the game was, the company was. And
yeah,
Vodka
five
say, no,
five.
that's Sony company. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, and stuff. So when it popped up, I'm just telling y'all, if y'all watch it, y'all see what I'm saying once I get there.
Yeah.
It said Sony and PC. So I said PC. So they're like, so I was like, okay. So I said, all right. So we gonna get that. They're like, no, no, like no, no, no. That's Sony. That's only made by Sony.
Sony
I
ain't
said,
going to
so you
goddamn PC.
hold on, dig the move, them facts, man. So I was like, wait a minute. So you telling me Sony made a game for them and Microsoft? And he was like, huh? I said, yo, it said PC. That means that they made that game
Oof.
exclusive for Sony and Microsoft. So it's inside the Xbox ecosystem. They was like, yo, that fucking up. Bone and Vodka just bust out laughing like, yo, you a cold motherfucker, dog. You wrong as
Oh
shit for that.
wow.
Like, how's that wrong? I'm just saying, man. It said PC. You're not playing. What you want to play it on? You want to play it on
They ain't
Windows?
even brought Gran Turismo to PC, and they've been saying that for 2 damn years. They
I
need
want
to
to see
shut
Gran
up,
Turismo.
man.
Trash ass game. Gran
Gran
Turismo
Turismo
ain't
don't
been
exist.
Gran
Gran
Turismo
Turismo
ain't
don't
been
exist.
the same since I was 15 years old.
Oh
Gran
shit.
Turismo don't exist. That shit does not exist.
Last great,
Yeah.
I was 15 years old.
Only thing
And
about only Gran
I don't
Turismo,
even know
only
what y'all
Gran
guys
Turismo
talking
thing that I
about.
know
Talking
is the
about this
movie.
weird, strange thing called Gran Turismo. I don't even know what y'all talking about. I don't know what
Did
that
that,
is.
hold on. Did that movie come out yet?
yeah,
Did
they
it come
said
out
that
yet?
about a year
Well,
and a
it
half
came out.
ago they were
It
going to do it.
came out.
But
It came
Forza
out.
done beat them to the
That shit
punch.
went. That shit went double wood in
And let me ask
theaters.
you this. Let me
Yeah,
ask you this,
and
Punisher.
Nobody
Uno,
paid for
What
that.
happened to it?
I got to get
What
one.
happened to it? What
Like I
happened to it?
said, that shit went double wood in the theaters.
Can we check the number to see how much money it made worldwide?
Yeah,
They
they
Can
want to
we
only
see how
see
much. I thought you
how
said
they
they
much
want to
only
see
they
how much
only
Gran
it was
sold
double
Turismo?
Uno.
50.
You know
That
what I'm
was it.
saying?
Yo,
Because
what
Forza
kind of
gonna be on Forza Motorsport gonna be on Steam, Game Pass, Xbox, and Xbox S, and your phone or your tablet. You know
Well,
that game gonna kill.
It's already killing because everybody buying the.
but I'm just saying. But I'm just saying though. I want to know them numbers, the movies numbers of Gran Turismo.
Oh,
Can
that
I
shit
know
was
them numbers?
good. My
I didn't
nigga,
Can
even
I
know
know
the
them
movie
numbers?
came out, Flip. I didn't even
Me
know the
either.
movie came out.
Me either. That's why I like did it come out yet.
that
I
motherfucker
didn't know either.
Man,
somebody streaming
man,
service
Flip,
sometime
you going
soon.
pretty soon you gonna see that movie on streaming services next month.
That shit. So you're telling me Gran Turismo went?
The only two movies that they've
Oh my
made that was
god!
pretty good. The only two
God
things they
damn it!
made, the Twisted Metal was good. I saw that. I actually liked that.
What?
And yeah, I like that Twisted Metal. That was good, dude. It was really good, and it surprised me.
What
It
do
was
that
good.
come on? What
Actually,
do
you
that
know
come
what?
on?
Yeah,
It's
Twisted
been
Metal
on.
wasn't too
Yeah,
bad.
What channel do that
yeah.
come on? What
It
channel
was
do that
Oh,
come on?
on
that
what
shit
was
come
it
on
on
Peacock.
Peacock? It was on Peacock.
That
It
shit
was
on
good.
Peacock.
Yeah,
That I
right,
don't know about that.
right.
I
I
was
like
Yeah,
never.
I only watched the first episode.
I ain't
First
never
episode
listened
wasn't too
nah,
bad.
to
but
It was
once you
alright.
got
anyway.
through
So
the first two, man, it got really good, dude. Unlike The
No,
Last of
no.
Us with
But
that singing of the two funny people.
hold on, no. So you're telling me they running around stupid beat 'em up card game TV show did
No,
better
it was more than
than
that.
a billion dollar franchise that they had movie.
It was actually more than just that. There was a story to it, dude, and that surprised me. It was good.
No.
Yeah, but the
I
thing is, with
understand
Twisted
that.
Metal, you can actually do more with that. With Gran
I
Turismo, you
understand
can't
that.
really do nothing
But
with
I'm
it.
just saying, Gran Turismo, a old billion dollar franchise that turned into a movie that didn't do nothing.
When it used to be $1 billion franchise.
I need to know where these ponies at right now. I want to
Just
know
talking
where
about
these goddamn ponies
Starfield,
at now. I
just
mean,
talking
where
about
you at
Starfield,
now?
and enjoying the week show they had.
And that state of play shit,
I
people,
know that people gonna get mad. People gonna get mad when I say this. I think people should carpet bomb, and I'm being evil. Spider-Man on Metacritic, just like they did Starfield.
Oh, you
Because
know,
when the game
but
first came out, Starfield
you
on the
botting,
user score was like,
yeah, you botting a little bit.
and
you
Botting.
botting a
came
bit,
and
brother.
dropped down to 6.
You botting so bad you wouldn't even hear us.
I was
Shit.
botting.
Yeah, you was botting so bad you ain't
I'm
hear us.
sorry.
I was like, whoa, you bot. We
All
trying to
right,
tell you botting. Like, hey, what's up, Mr. King?
let me get out of the game.
So, I mean, it's just the fact that people thought that Sony was going to have a surprise. And they did get a surprise, and guess what? Their surprise was nothing.
Square Enix
That's
didn't
the
make no
surprise.
money.
Then they said they were supposed to have like
That
a
niggas ain't
secret
getting nothing.
showcase. I guess that was it, huh?
Yeah.
Surprise! We don't got shit for you.
Anybody want to play Baby Steps?
damn? Nah, I'm good.
I'm
That
all right
shit
with
was
it.
trash.
I don't even know where we going with this.
And I can't believe they had profanity in that game, dude. That's what shocked me. The minute he got up that hill, the dude was cussing at him. Use your grappler, mother. I'm like, what? So this game ain't even for kids.
We ain't got no. I don't monetize this shit. Shit free. Say motherfucker.
No, but isn't the guy supposed to be drunk or something? Or
No. Today he ain't drinking.
I'm drinking today. I got a beer.
No, I'm talking about the game, baby.
Yeah, they gotta play some.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
Hang on.
The character's
Game Boy hit this straight up. What the fuck is wrong with Foam Stars?
Oh my god.
Yeah, look, man. I mean, I look. This is my thing about Foam Stars. Like,
don't say,
bro. It might be like, look, the only issue that real issue for Foam Stars is the fact that it's a knockoff. You know what I mean?
What's that game? I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Huh?
What is this? What is this game you speak of? What is this?
No, Foam Stars is a knockoff.
A knockoff of what? I don't know what that is.
Nintendo Splatoon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only issue. It's a knockoff. If it wasn't a knockoff, like it wouldn't be. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be like people wouldn't be shitting on it. Like if it was a little bit. I don't know, man. Because Splatoon is so unique, and I get it. Like it's gotten this success. So people are just looking at it like, well, why not try something similar to it, But then again, we haven't seen like a Fortnite a knockoff, because even when Fortnite copied PUBG, it still did it with its own thing. You know what I mean? It didn't do like it wasn't a 1-for-1 knockoff. The only thing it knocked off was the map, the whole map, and being a battle royale. But everything else in the actual game that they did was different. Like, you know what I mean? So,
hey, Livewire, can you agree with this? That is not the kind of multiplayer that Sony players were talking about. That's all I'm gonna say. That is not the type of multiplayer they were looking for.
I mean, listen, yeah, that's true. But hey, you never know. Maybe because look, we're getting a game in Animal Party next week. That's a knockoff of what Beast? What's the Beast? Gang Beast. You know what I mean?
But you know what? People on Xbox actually play games like that.
Yeah, but I actually got. I don't even know about that shit. I ain't download that motherfucker. I had access to that shit. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Oh, Gang Beast.
Well, remember, I don't have no, the old PlayStation before what's his name Jim Ryan took over. I didn't have no problems with them over there, the way they operate. But the way they're operating it now, it's just all about the money. It's not about what people want. Regurgitate this, regurgitate that, regurgitate this. Bring something new, like what Microsoft's doing. The next few games this Microsoft's going to be putting out, they're all new IP. Even Perfect Dark, the way they're revamping it, it's an all new IP. There's no copy and paste from a previous game. It's going to be all brand new. The what's that one everybody like, the old Fable? It's going to be all brand new, revamped from the ground up. The Indiana Jones, it's not going to be like the Indiana Jones from the 360. It's going to be from the Xbox OG. It's going to be all brand new. Plus all the other new IPs they got coming, including the Starfield. That's why Starfield is such a hit. It is the biggest stream other than Fortnite. Can't nobody take down Fortnite for some damn reason. But it is the highest streamed single player game on Twitch right now. Period. So it's blowing down the doors. So all these little naysayers that put in this and that, people got a way to see if they're interested in the game. Sorry, Twitch is advertising for Microsoft. It is. And all the other games that people are going to want, that's even more advertising. So in this day and age, with this budget, the economy the way it is, people are going to opt for the $300 console, which Microsoft probably will drop to 200 when the holidays come. You know what I'm saying? And
They
hopefully they
did. They
advertise
did.
stuff. Oh, they did drop the price for the holiday?
I think the S, the white one, I seen that on sale. But it might just been that store online.
I
It
always
was
see
like
it
two
on
hundred
sale
Sold
for
on
dollars.
Amazon for
225.
$250.
I
Yeah,
always
that's
see
that's
it.
that's gonna get dropped down. Like the holiday comes, yeah. I don't think it went back up. 'Cause that was online that I seen it at like the store online. It was like $200. I'm like, what? It
And
was
I
like two
hear it.
hundred $230.
And Starfield is running good on the S. I don't hear nobody complaining about it. So it's like these people gonna jump to that, and if they got a PS5, they just gonna let that be their other console and stuff like that. Because most people I know that got a PS5, and that's the only thing they got. They like all they can play is all they really playing is the Call of Duties. The kids are playing the Fortnites, and some are grown folks too. I ain't gonna take them out of the equation. And what's that other game?
They playing
Uh,
nothing but they not
and
playing but FIFA.
basketball and football.
Yeah, that's all they playing.
That's all they playing.
All
And
they
Grand
playing.
They
Theft
just a bunch
Auto.
of casuals. That's it.
Yeah,
You
they
know?
classes. They on hardcore.
Yeah, because none of them went out and bought Final 16.
Oh,
You
that shit
know,
went what? That
Or
shit went
we
super
seven.
what?
we
And
all knew
seven
that shit.
remake, they didn't
What?
sell either.
Everybody in this community knew that if you not, we said it. All of us said it on our various shows that if this game ain't multi console or PC day one, they are not gonna make no money. Look what happened. They didn't make no money.
They got liquidated. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Wah,
Got
wah,
liquidated.
wah.
And now you want people to pay monthly for a subscription that used to be 60. They cost more than them buying the game. That's extra $120 every year to your subscription.
No, where is it? Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah,
I've
what
been
they say if
saying
it
it,
don't
and
make dollars.
I know you, I've been saying this for 2 years, and I know most of you guys see me say it in these podcasts that I have been saying for 2 years. Sony is on business welfare. I'm sorry, because their other divisions are not
Man.
bringing in the money. Their TVs aren't doing good because you got all these TVs out here that are comparable to Sony. They cost way less than Sony. You know, their Blu-ray is everywhere, so they get a small commission on that for every Blu-ray player that goes out on consoles. But still, they're not making the revenue. Sony's Pictures is in trouble. I know we all heard of that one. So PlayStation is their only revenue right
You
now,
understand?
and they're
You
doing
don't
it
understand
wrong.
how bad. You don't understand. I don't think people understand how bad Sony Pictures is doing. Sony Pictures is doing so bad they ready to pull out every fucking character in the Spider-Man universe because they got contract. Again, they do not own Spider-Man. They just have the license to make movies, which Disney still get a cut of.
And they're
No one
about
is
to
just
lose
going
the
to let
right.
you have it.
Go
They're
ahead.
not going to just let you have it and don't get no cut of. So Marvel still get a cut of a movie, whether it's in the MCU or not. It's doing so bad, they're trying to pull up every fucking character that they can think of and put that shit on the big screen. And
And,
again, I'm going to say it again.
yep.
The day Spider-Man is get detached from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's going to flop.
Yeah, because if they don't make a Fantastic Four in the next few years, Sony loses the right to make a Fantastic Four.
They
Yeah, I
don't got
mean,
fantastic.
well, the
They
only
don't have
like,
that.
well, we don't
They don't
know
have.
if we don't know if it absolutely flop, but we
They don't
know
have
that
that.
Disney has
Fantastic
their
Four is owned by hold on, Fantastic Four was Fox.
yeah.
So he never had that. That went back to Disney. Disney got that.
Oh, they
Yeah,
went. Oh,
probably
it went back to
Yeah,
Disney.
that was
the
Fox.
problem the
Fox had
problem
that
with
shit.
Spider-Man leaving any affiliation with Disney is the continuity, because you're basically going to be starting over. I'm not saying you can't do that, but it's like, Sony hasn't had a great time. Like they're no different than when it comes to Warner Brothers with DC. Like they have hits and misses here and there. Like for all
That
we
is
know,
true.
this like Venom, whether you loved it or hated it, it was a hit.
I like
I mean,
Venom. I
regardless if
actually
you
liked
liked
it.
it or didn't, like it made its money. You know what I mean? So for Sony, that's a hit. They don't give a fuck. You don't like the version that they made. All they care about
No.
is how much money they made. That's
And
all.
Yeah.
and there's a correction. Spider-Man is still owned by Marvel, and they
Yeah.
carried it
No, it was
over.
yeah,
They
but it was never
carried it
owned by
over.
anybody else but Marvel.
Right, it's
But
still
Marvel.
Marvel.
But
But
people, yeah,
if
but people,
Sony
but then
loses,
people just get
real
confused.
quick flip, if Sony loses and doesn't do the Spider-Man thing, like come out with a movie or a game every other year, then it automatically reverts to Disney. It turns into a Disney property.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
mean, but yeah, but regardless, even if they've had this affiliation with Sony for so long with the IP
Right.
that, to be honest, unless Sony agrees to let a Insomniac make it multiplat, if Disney even wanted that to be a thing, which I don't
Yeah,
know
they
if
had
they
to go
would.
to Disney guy. Yeah, they
You know what I
were
mean?
everything
Like
had to
Sony
still
could
go through
always
Disney.
refuse and say, "Fuck it, do it yourself." Like we don't want to do that. You know what I mean? They
Well,
could
it's
say
like
that
EA was about to lose the Star Wars license because they
because it
were really about to give it to
because
somebody else, but
because it
they
depends
made an
because the
improvement.
whole thing, it depends on how much it, you know what I mean, it depends on how much they, all right, because you got to look at MLB, right? MLB, they pay a lot for that license, but I think
Mhm.
the main reason why they're so fixated on, like, they just wouldn't drop it is because that studio, that's what they do. You know what
That's
I
a
mean?
good
Like,
studio too.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. What are you gonna just make them make another third person over the shoulder? Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, like, they've already. That's like telling Turn 10 they can't make Forza no more. You know, that'd be
Yeah, that
crazy.
ain't gonna happen.
That's what I'm
Four,
saying.
four ain't going nowhere.
Because as much as people be like saying dumb shit like, oh well, you don't go to a studio to just make the same type of game. But motherfuckers, wait, that'd be like, it'd be like, oh, so you don't go to a studio and make the same type of game? Well, what if somebody decided to go to a car company and all of a sudden you go there and you're like, oh, we make cars, and then a year later they just start, nah, we're not making cars no more. We making tables. You think motherfuckers just gonna stay there making tables? That's not what they signed up for. It ain't no different than certain studios that they people choose to go to.
I'll
And
take a
remember,
Chevy table.
they Chevy table. But the whole thing is like, yes, when people are game developers and want to make games, one, the game industry is so like fluid where people bounce from here to there. Nobody is trapped in making the same game anywhere. It's your choice. It ain't no different than any other job. Like, if you've been working as an accountant for this many years and you just decide that's what you want to do for the rest of your life, or you're cool with it, or you don't, you're scared to change and do anything else, that's your business. But
Right.
you can't be mad at somebody else that decides, you know what, I'm gonna go back to school and become a lawyer, or I'm gonna go back to school and get a degree in business, or I want to go and do YouTube or whatever it is. Like,
Or be a
it's
porn star.
everybody's choice.
Hey,
I know
live,
people
more
want to
people
be a porn star.
retiring and everybody making some excuse for the guy retiring. The guy's been in the business forever. Maybe he once got all his money now and he wants to go enjoy the rest of his life. Why are you thinking there's always some kind of scheme behind somebody retiring? Oh, they threw him out. Oh, no, they fired him. The man wanted to retire. He's got millions of dollars. Go enjoy your life.
Like, some people decide to retire because they can't do the grind anymore. Some people stay because they don't mind the grind. It depends on the person. Like, look at Clint Eastwood, that old racist motherfucker, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
His ass has been making movies forever, and
Yeah,
he
he
probably
was.
won't stop until he die. He's not going, like, he's been making them. He's going to continue making them. But other people, they hit a certain point and they just be like, you know what, I'm good. I'm not gonna, I don't want to do this no more.
I
And
hope
that's their
Harrison
choice.
Ford finally threw his boots in and quit. I hope
Yeah,
Harrison Ford stopped.
and
Just
that's
Oh,
retire.
you did?
oh, Harrison
That
Ford.
movie sucked. Yeah, Harrison Ford. That movie sucked. He can tell it was time for him to retire.
Yeah, but I mean, look, that's all.
Well, no,
There's a
no.
whole
You
lot
still
of
going?
there's a whole
You
lot of
gonna be in a
things that
Mar-
lead
You
into
gonna
a
be in a
movie
Marvel
sucking.
movie? I know what you mean. Like
What? He gonna be
yeah,
in a
you gonna be in a
Marvel movie?
yeah. Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah.
Oh
You
my
going? Yeah. You
God,
know that?
Jesus!
Christ.
The
Hang on,
Marvel movie.
hang on. I don't ask y'all to hit the like button. I don't ask y'all to subscribe. Hit that share button.
I already did the minute you started, bro.
Yeah.
And I hit
We
that
ain't
like.
ask you. We ain't talking to you. You go back to the public.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, like, look, man, like you got opportunities. PlayStation has opportunities, to do stuff, and so does Microsoft. So I mean, that narrative is just. I always thought it was stupid, bro. I thought it was always stupid. It's one thing to say you want a studio to branch out and do more, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with expanding and building teams to do that stuff. But to constantly cry and say Halo has to make something other than, 343 has to make something other than Halo is like, no, they don't have to. You know what I mean? Like they don't have to. But
Can they? Yeah, but do
I
they
don't
got
know.
to?
I mean,
Nah.
we haven't seen Insomniac make. I mean, not Insomniac. We haven't seen what's that studio?
Guerrilla Games.
Naughty Dog make anything but third person shooter. I mean, third person action adventure games. We haven't seen them make not a single anything else other than that.
They ain't make nothing else before then.
No, they did. What they do? The Crash Bandicoot and I think it was Jack and Dexter. I think it
Really?
was. I think those are their games. I can't look it
Yeah,
up
but
right now.
Activision owns those now. They own Slack.
But like the teams that did those, I mean, most of the people that did those, they're not even like there anymore. The ones that did
Yeah, I think that's
Crash
what it.
Bandicoot and Jack, like when the Naughty Dog team that did Uncharted, I don't think any of those were the original people. I think they had been sold the company and kind of moved on already before the
Yeah,
first
a
Uncharted
lot of
even
them
dropped.
went somewhere else. Like you're saying,
Well,
live
see,
ops.
a lot of them would just probably third party help. Like, yo, I just want you to come in and make this game for me and that's that and keep moving. Don't mean that they
Yeah.
own the IP. Period. They could just came. They probably would just a hand that came in and just made a fucking game. And they kept moving.
Oh, you talking about contractors?
Yeah, right.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they got
Yeah.
they
The person that did
they're gonna always
major
have those.
IP was Ninja Theory.
Yeah.
They
Right,
did
you're right,
Ninja
everything.
right,
Theory.
right, right, right,
They
right.
did
Like
all the
how they did
did
in there, like
shit.
Well,
right.
Ninja Theory would their next game would not be a double A game. It'll be a triple A game.
Shit, the
Their
last game that
first
they
game was but
the
people
last game
it
they
started off as a double A though, so the next one's
What
gonna be a
I mean,
triple A.
that's what they could afford. I mean,
I
technically,
mean, you
whatchamacallit
could you got
wasn't
Microsoft. I guess so.
the
You got
first
Microsoft, buddy, right?
the
Shit.
first Plague Tale was considered a double A.
Yeah, and then the second one turned into a triple A.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because they got funded from
You gotta
Microsoft
start
for that.
somewhere, don't you? You gotta start
Yeah.
somewhere, right?
Hey, it was in the nomination for Game of the Year, so that automatically gives you triple A points.
Yeah, I'm tired of
Well, I
this.
don't know about that, but I know the funding that the money that they put into it to make it a bigger game.
Yeah.
Ain't
A
no
lot of
different.
people
Like I
love
mean,
that
to be honest, if you look at the original remake of Tomb Raider now, or the first
That shit trash.
Uncharted,
The
or
one.
the first and second Uncharted, you know what I mean? Those like based on the what those games are, those would be considered double A today.
Nah, Tomb Raider it's always
No,
been
the
a triple A.
first Tomb Raider. I'm talking about the first
Nah,
one.
no,
Well,
it ain't always been.
they
It ain't
didn't have
always
that
been.
category back then. A triple A game, no, they didn't. That category didn't come out until the late '90s for considering triple A game, triple A, double
No,
A,
but
and
I'm
all that.
saying, but what I'm saying is, if you
Since
look
Tomb
at
Raider came out.
but you could compare that beat for
That's
beat
like
for
that was the late '90s when Tomb Raider first
for
came
what
out.
Oh,
what
come January 14th, I'm getting that Tomb Raider trilogy because I know, and
When
it's
the
gonna
trilogy
still
come
be
out,
the original
Tomb Raider
platform. It's
trilogy.
on all platforms.
what you talking
Yeah,
about?
you didn't know they announced it on the Nintendo thing, and it's
What do
gonna
you
be for
mean?
That
all consoles.
trash ass.
The Tomb
They are.
Raider
Oh, you
trilogy
mean the old
on the
school? I was about to
14th.
say.
Yeah, the
Oh no,
old school.
I ain't playing.
It's still the same mechanics with
No, I'm good.
but with with better control controllability with the new controllers. It's
What
got
you saying,
all
my
3 games.
I'm not
Day
playing
one,
that. Just like I'm not playing that
I'm a Tomb Raider
Metal Gear.
fiend though, live wire.
That's in the
I
bushes for
gotta
me.
have it.
guy? No,
I gotta
Tomb
have
Raider.
it.
Yo,
My,
that
I,
motherfucker
shout
stand
out to my
alone.
cousin. Thank you, rest in peace.
Yeah,
Hell
no,
no.
I'm
ain't
having
nothing
no.
wrong with it, but I mean,
I'm
it
having
just
it.
Ain't nobody finna
I
go
ain't trying
Tomb
buy
to.
that
Raider
dog
1. Oh,
shit.
it's Tomb Raider 1,
No,
2,
ain't nobody,
and 3.
Ain't
ain't
All
nobody
nobody
the
gonna
buying
buy
that
it though.
dog
original
shit. Ain't
PlayStation
nobody want to
games.
get
That's day
depressed
1.
again.
Look,
I'm
more
not
people
getting
gonna
depressed
buy
again. That's just me.
whatchamacallit. More people gonna buy what's that game? My Metal Gear. Only because we
Nah,
haven't
not me.
seen it. Because bro, we've seen mad Tomb Raider remakes and similar. Well, maybe not that exact version, but I think we did see like a
They're the
HD version.
original versions live wire redone. I've been waiting for that forever.
I
So
can't say
for
that,
me,
but
The
that's why I've
original.
played every Tomb Raider,
Wait, you
I
mean
can't
everything.
even
as?
tell
You just
either.
saying as
Well,
is like a 360 version? I
No,
can't.
they got no. That's a PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 versions that they're redoing.
yeah,
And they got
and
it
they put
where
a
like you
sugar
can do
coat on.
yeah, like you
They
can
put a
do
sugar
Halo
coat on. That's
when
all they did.
you can
So you
switch
can
it
still
over
get fucked up
for a
like the regular days.
different graphical thing, like they did with the Halo 2 and the Halo 1, where you just push a button and automatically switch it over.
I'm
These are
good.
gonna be the same. For me, that's
I'm
fine.
saying, but are they?
I'm
But
gonna
are they
walk
doing
through
that
these.
though? That's my question.
Yeah,
Are
they're
they
doing
doing
it. It was announced on the Nintendo thing. It's all over. It's all over the thing. If you pull it up, Tomb Raider trilogy. I'm getting it for my
Y'all know
Xbox,
I would
dude.
have.
everybody want to play
I would
that
have to
old
see.
ass Tomb Raider ass game.
Uh, I
Remember,
would have to see
how many
because
times
I
have
don't
you
know the
seen me
mechanics of
playing
the what. I
old
don't
games?
necessarily.
That's the
I don't
same fucking
necessarily want to mess
mechanics.
with those
Sorry to
mechanics
say it.
anymore.
Sorry to say it. It's the same fucking mechanics from the
It's
old
fine
days.
for me. That's fine for me. I'm retro, dude. I love retro. I was playing Power
Yeah, but
Stones earlier today
well,
on my
that's
Dreamcast. So come on,
that's you.
that's me. I'm
What's up with
58.
you,
What do you
Techno?
expect?
I mean, it looks better, but it doesn't look
That shit ain't no motherfucking
that
100.
much better. It still looks like something from
Right.
back then.
I don't mind that. Polish it up a little bit, but still keep it, similar.
It's just like you polish up a hooker off the street. She's still a hooker.
Yo, she's
Yeah,
supposed to polish you. You're not supposed to polish her. Let's
like
get that right. Yeah,
man.
I'm right.
Look,
See?
man, this gonna be all you, bro. This gonna be all you. Like,
Yeah, that'll be me. Everybody will see
yes,
me
I'm
playing
good.
it.
No, ain't no wrong with it, man. As long as you love it, but
I mean, I still play Unreal Tournament 3 on my
I
Xbox.
can't. Like, if I was a streamer and I just need the shit to stream, then maybe I get it just to be like, I'm gonna play it for this
I mean,
evening or
don't get me
something.
wrong. I like the new stuff too, but I like
No,
my
I mean,
classics to come
hey,
back,
look,
man.
I'm not a person that's against the old style. Like, it depends on the game. It depends on the game. Like certain games, their mechanics
I
translate
think they'll
well.
fix. I think they'll fix the mechanics so it'll work with this new
But
generation.
no. But you still got that. This is like when they made Banjo Kazooie and freaking Conquer 4K. That's all well and good, but that shit's still like old three. I mean,
When
Nintendo
when did they make
64, the
Conquer
original
first?
OG Xbox, graphics. So it's like, damn, like you trying to figure out where the fuck you supposed to be going. It'd be like it's a wall here, but at this certain angle, it looks like you can't go nowhere else. Like,
No,
that
that's
shit's
the
crazy,
newer
bro.
Tomb Raiders where you had to really figure out where to climb was. The old Tomb
No,
Raiders
I'm
were
talking about the like with the polygons the way they are, because everything's so flat.
The old
yeah,
Tomb
that's
Raider was like that too. You couldn't even tell whether there's
no.
a button on the wall or not. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this shit is that?
Yeah, but that
Yeah, it's
was
like,
part of the puzzles too. That was part of the puzzling of the game back then. You got to remember, we're talking 1995, dude.
but that's
So
the other thing. Like, I didn't beat none of those games, so I don't have any.
I
I
beat
don't have.
every single
Yeah,
Tomb Raider
All,
ever
no,
all I
that's what
can
I'm
made.
tell
saying.
you is
For you,
I
that
had
for
it
you,
fully, bro.
it'll be like muscle memory. But like if that you going into there blind, like you don't remember that like that, that's going to be a struggle because you don't know what you're looking for.
Right. Hey, Live, don't be surprised to see a lot of people picking up that game, dude. That's never played the originals. There are a lot of people that
Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that shit don't sell. Sell to
I'm,
us.
I
I'm
don't
buying
know.
it day one full price. I'm not getting it on sale.
Sell to us.
I don't think they're going.
Sure,
Listen here.
that too, man.
I feel what you're saying, and
Maybe
I
I don't
understand you
know.
love that game, though, dog. But listen here,
Yes,
that nostalgia is going to go down quick, bro. That's
not for
that
me.
nostalgia.
See, unlike most people, nostalgia is not a hell of a drug. It's a thing with me. Look at my face. Look how old I am. Thank you.
Too old.
Yeah, like I don't think it's gonna get the fanfare like a Red Dead Redemption
Nah,
when
that's
they made that.
Yeah, but
Only
it's for me.
it's not that far back. One, and then two, you still got a lot of the very similar mechanics, so it's not like you gotta relearn anything.
Yeah, but it's no different than them making remaking Nintendo games. It's no
No,
different. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
because
A
you got
lot
to
of people
remember
lie.
that control style is different. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's as bad as trying to do the asymmetrical with
Oh, it's a
the
pain in the ass
stationary
on the
or
PC.
the station or the stationary cameras in like Resident Evil where it's like you turn the corner and then now you're like you got to know that okay now you got to angle yourself this way because it's it like switch the way the controls are and shit. That shit used to fucking
Nah, all you
annoy the
gotta do
shit
is
out of
just
me.
lay flat to the wall and jump up and grab. Jump up and grab. It's
So
not.
wait a minute. So let me get this
But they
straight. You
show.
said,
Look at the trailer. Look at the trailer. You guys need to go pull up the trailer. How good
hold,
this
hold on,
No,
game
I
hold
mean
is.
on.
I
This is what I
remember
want to
'em.
know. That hold
I'm
on. This is
talking
what I
about
want
the
to know.
remaster.
You said you seen it on the Nintendo show,
Yeah, it was on a Nintendo show. They announced it on a
and
Nintendo show.
what platform is it coming through? Coming to other
All
than the
It
all
comes
Nintendo.
to
consoles,
everything. It comes to everything.
every console's getting it, even PC.
I'm about to protest this shit.
You stupid.
You better protest Spider-Man.
I'm
Don't
about to
protest my
protest that
Tomb
shit,
Raider.
man. Goddamn, that shit. Hell no.
What you say?
Hell
What
no,
you say
bro.
for protest?
Hell no, bro. Hell no. I like. I
Oh,
mean,
Oh,
shit,
oh,
Spider Man is my friendly neighborhood Spider Man. That's my motherfucker. I fuck with Spider Man.
Listen.
I may not fuck with the games
I
like
am
that,
not gonna.
but I
I'm
ain't
not
fucking
gonna
with
be a
that.
pony and be capping for games just because they on on my preferred console.
I'm not
That's
gonna do
ridiculous.
that
That's
either.
like
I'm
when they
not
was
gonna do
capping for medieval and saying medieval was better than anything on Xbox. I was like, y'all, come on, man, y'all doing too
Oh,
much.
I think
y'all
when
That's
it's
remember?
right,
Y'all remember when
that's like when
a
Voodoo
nigga
Vince
told me
came out
nigga told me
hey,
and Xbox dudes saying, "Yo, Voodoo Vince is better than anything on PlayStation." Come on,
a
man.
nigga
hey,
told me
remember
last
when
Like
night
Sony
let's not be
got
Battleground
stupid.
is
remember
better
when
than
Sony
anything
got
on Xbox.
Bungie? Hey, 100. Remember when Sony got Bungie? All them people on PlayStation. Yeah, we gonna get Halo. Nope. That shit was funny as hell, dude.
I want to know what was they what like for the pony that's out there. What was you thinking when y'all said it was gonna get Halo? Did y'all
Because
not
they,
know 343?
yeah,
Did y'all
because
not know 343 took that over way before?
Nope.
no, because a lot of them don't pay attention to what Xbox does and like they just don't pay attention. They they casually pay attention, but they don't really pay attention. So you know what I
If
mean?
you
Like
look
it's
over the
just
years, even Livewire has seen it. If you look over all these years, Xbox came out with games that they didn't have. Almost every single one they wanted on their console. Even before Redfall flopped, they wanted Redfall too. You know,
Redfall
they,
didn't flop though.
I know it didn't flop. It was a good game, but I'm talking about the mindset of people. They wanted Redfield before it came out. They were just preaching. Why aren't we getting that? We should have that on ours too. They
yeah.
wanted hi-fi rush. Why ain't we getting that too? I'm like, y'all be happy what you got. Talk to the Sony people to get you more games
They
like that.
wanted Mario. They wanted fucking Mario.
Are you
That shit.
serious? They wanted Mario.
Yeah, they got a petition for that too.
Oh
Mario,
my
Gears,
God, Jesus Christ.
Quantum Break. They had Quantum Break. The real reason why Quantum Break flopped is because again it's because of the media.
But that
It
was a
was
great game.
nothing wrong.
That was
It
a
was nothing
great game.
wrong.
That was an
It was
excellent
more.
game.
It was more than great. It was more than a great game. Deeply rooted storyline in that game, and people felt like since Sony is supposed to be the console with the storyline. All their games are supposed to have deeply rooted storyline. They felt like that game should have went to Sony.
Well, it
It
was
is
mostly
what
a
it
bitch
is.
about that TV show too.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
claimed
but you
they
could have kept
wanted
that.
to watch a
You could have
TV
kept
show
right, but
for
you
20
ain't had to
minutes.
do this. Yeah,
Oh, you talking about 1 versus 100 on the 360 they wanted?
no, you talking about on Quantum Break. Quantum
Yeah,
Break had a
Quantum
TV
Break.
show.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's all they
the
complained
TV
about
show.
was that.
No,
Yep.
no, no, no. They made it a complaint when they wanted that. You gotta realize most it's like this. Most games that comes out that other people want or whatever, they want to complain about it. They mix up crazy excuses for why the game sucks or whatever. After they done wrote like 20,000 petitions and shit for the game to come over, then they're saying, "Oh, well, I don't like that. It got too much A button."
I
You
wanted
know what I
Marvel
mean?
Ultimate Alliance 3 when it went to the Switch. I knew it was on the Switch. I knew I had to get a Switch for it. I got a Switch.
That's criminal,
No,
man.
I ain't doing that.
How the
No,
hell they get that for an exclusive?
no, that dog
I
shit.
don't know.
No,
No, I loved Marvel
That
Ultimate
game should have
Alliance
been
1 and 2,
multiplayer.
man.
I
That
played
game
both
was
of them.
That should have
awesome.
multiplayer
Like it on the
in
console.
Bayonetta.
People don't know that
Right.
game is backwards compatible on the Xbox. You just got to have a disc.
For
You
what?
can play Marvel Ultimate Alliance on the Xbox. You just need the disc. It's
You
not
gotta
you
find
can't
it.
buy it. But if you have you can find the disc.
Yeah, but how
You
much
can
they
find
charging for it though?
Yeah,
it ain't
Yeah,
that much.
They
Fine.
It
sometimes
ain't
they
that much.
inflate them prices too.
a
Lux
healthy
Line is
furnace.
struggling.
Well, the reason why, because a lot of people don't know it's backwards compatible. So you can find them on eBay like
Hang on, but
really
how
low.
people? This is what I don't understand.
Yeah, he is getting worse.
We live in the world of the interweb. I'm tired of people sitting there don't think that people don't see shit on the interweb. My own mother came in the other day. Was like, "You got a blue check? You got a blue check on Twitter? On Twitter, nigga, you got a blue check."
Did you tell her you paying for it or not?
Right.
Nah, I ain't telling that. Like I press on ground.
See, 100 like to make sure his shit talk can get around to everybody.
They
He just
gotta
don't
figure
want to
something out,
select
man.
you.
You good, Hell Hydra? My man Hell Hydra in a minute.
Yeah, ultimate pony.
Who?
And how I do pony?
Fuck no, that he's a Xbox dude. That's some
Okay.
fucking phony.
Yeah, hey,
Unless somebody shows his name, Hell Hydra's on my friend list. Ain't no pony.
nigga ain't no mine, nigga. Shit, how do
That's a
I know,
Marvel.
nigga?
That's a Marvel
Don't
guy
like me
right
like that.
there.
Don't like me like that. That's why.
Nigga, fuck
He
you.
said, he said
You don't
your light skin food
dog
stink.
like
But
He said he gonna get on Star. He gonna get on Starfield.
let Xbox
He
keep doing this
defeat
thing and let PlayStation live in the no game wonderland like it is.
that
You know, for
motherfucker.
right now. But
He
Sony will come back in the
wonder about
next
not
few years.
having games.
They'll come back in the next few years with some games. Because that's why they keep jacking up the price, because they ain't got no money to develop the game. And they are losing subscribers left and right with this price hike. You do a price hike the day Starfield officially comes out. I'm sorry. How dumb is that? Tell me, how dumb is that?
What?
No,
Yo,
that's actually a smart move of them.
they
Their
need
fans
help.
are not gonna they're not gonna be
That
bugging
line
for
is
anyway. They're
not
gonna
good,
pay for
man.
that.
I hear so
They are
many
willing to
people.
pay that money because Sony told them to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's for the payers. That's what they say, right?
And even with that, they complain more about Starfield than they say anything about that price hike.
I
They
know.
gotta
We've
fix
been
something.
talking about that. It's
Mhm.
ridiculous. It's so sad.
The line is.
So they
Yeah,
over
you're
there
right.
saying, "It is alive. Why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside."
Inside.
Those motherfuckers over there, they over there thinking that's all right. Then dancing in the mirror and shit with a teddy bear, with a step pony. For real, like yo, that shit hurts them, y'all. Doing a robot and shit.
No, they're doing the Macarena.
No.
Oh, he
They're
out of
doing the robot.
bounds.
They're doing the Macarena.
Motherfuckers pony hurting right now.
He said the
That shit hurt
Macarena.
though, man. All that shit they were saying. First, they were talking about y'all don't have no game. Second,
Mm-hmm.
no, first shit they were teammates, you're a better father, a better gamer. Then it
Mm-hmm.
came down to we got more games. Then it came down we had the most powerful console, which indeed they didn't, because you have to have power to opt that for your console to have three operating systems. They still ain't bring out a game that was graphically better than an Xbox base model Xbox One throwback baby. Still didn't. They said all this stuff that they talked about every last option that there is. We got better story driven games. They try to lie on the or our internet, online joint is free. Look what it gets you. Stolen
Rip
information
off.
in a whole console. That's what free give you. That's free.
Rip off.
That's what free give you. Fucking dickhead ass fucking what's his name Red Dragon. That's what free gets you. That is why it's not free, Red Dragon. Suck it up your butt, and leave it alone. They said all these shit that was gonna happen. Starfield is gonna flop. 6 million people playing this game and counting.
And
Xbox Live is bullshit. I don't know how many millions of people is on Xbox Live. 100 something million people and counting. It's not
Yeah,
more. It's still
regular
Xbox
Xbox
Live.
Live. Yeah, the regular Xbox Live.
Every time y'all say Microsoft is gonna fuck up, y'all ran with this one. Yeah, but that was who Microsoft was going to cut the Xbox division. How do y'all? Where the fuck do y'all hear this shit from? Because I
Why the
looked at
fuck
shit
they?
and I don't see that shit nowhere.
And why the fuck
Even
do
in
they
that
only make?
documentary, they didn't even say nothing about this shit. They were gonna cut it off. Everybody run with shit and just run with it. If they run with it so bad, they got Xbox dudes running with that shit. Yeah, it's true. Where the fuck is this shit is at? Show me where this is true at. Because you would think that that documentary when it came out with the Xbox, that they would have said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna cut it loose. We're gonna let it go." How is it that that Xbox One generation they was going to cut it when it was making money in that generation? I remember when me and Other Zink was talking about that. Zug Zink right, because he said it. That shit don't make sense. You do understand you can't turn around a console generation just that quick and make money, right? That's not how it works. That's not how math works. I'm really starting to believe there's a lot of illiterate ass people. I was telling Live, it seems like there's a lot of stupid motherfuckers around us. Live, like, no, they just don't, they just too emotional and they don't want to look at shit logically. That
Why
motherfucking
do?
console was making money, was making fucking money on the the Xbox on one, old back VCR style. They was making fucking money.
Hey, Flip. This what cracks me up about these people. They only think we got like 30 million people on Xbox Live because all they put out is the Game Pass numbers. Even though I think Game Pass got way more people than just the announced 30 million people. But they always automatically forget that we have people just on Xbox Live alone, which is probably what 110 million people that haven't switched over yet. That's a lot of damn people, dude. And they're slowly going to get them to convert eventually, but it ain't going to come like right away. So Microsoft leaves that option. And one more thing that people forget, Microsoft still has a silver account where you don't have to sign up to Xbox Live. You know, you can only play, you can play like the Call of Duty Warzone, which is free to play, all free to play game. You can play that. You just don't have party chat. You can play the
Yo,
Fortnite.
stop doing.
What am I doing? Am I hitting them with facts again?
That motherfucker
Yeah,
gonna be
man.
he over there, he over
You
there
gotta
playing the
stop hitting
game
them
right
with
now.
facts, Mr. Baby.
But that silver account, guess what? They don't pay nothing, but they still have cloud save with the silver account for all their games.
you
I
gotta
don't mean to
realize,
I don't mean to speak the truth like that, but it's the truth. So you can
you
have
gotta
way
realize,
more than 100 million people with Xbox Live and Game Pass all added up together. But it's the silver account people that you don't count for. They will buy the single player game outright, like Starfield. because it'll still get the updates, it'll still get the patches. They'll technically have to buy the DLC, but it's still in the equation that no one ever talks about because people always forget there is a silver account. And there are a lot of people on there that don't play online. They just play it so they can watch the Netflix or play the games that they buy that are single player. People still buy Gears of War. You can't play the multiplayer, but you can play the single player content. People can play Halo with a silver account. They can play the multiplayer because it's free with a silver account. You don't need Xbox Live to play it. You just can't party chat. But people don't know this, so I mean, it is what it is, and these people don't pay attention. But once you cut off from Sony, you get none of that. You don't get the cloud save. You don't get to play online with the free games.
I went to go grab me a beer and shot a tequila. What the hell?
I'm done on that part.
I'm just saying.
I know there's nothing much. I was just saying, basically, for all the people that kept saying the system was failing, you had your own Xbox people saying that Microsoft was going to cancel, but no one can produce this information or where this shit came from.
And pony bots.
Exactly. Fucking ponies and them damn pony bots. They came up with that shit. It's just sad. I sometimes I have to sit back and I look at it, and I think about it. You was like, yo, sometimes you speak the truth and people don't want to hear it though, but hey man, you said, yo, like, these motherfuckers just run with shit and don't even know who started this shit. They run with any and every fucking thing that they see on gamingbubblegum.com and thinking that's what it is. A fucking website that's not even credible. I'm still waiting to see what happened to this fucking PlayStation secret games shit that's supposed to have happened. What happened to this PlayStation PlayStation 4 5? What happened to that?
You saw that.
What the fuck that?
You really thought that was gonna happen, Flip. You really thought that was gonna happen.
I just want to know where that. I'm just saying it. Me and Vaughn had said that when I first said it. I said, well, what are they gonna get the money for? Vaughn was like, yo, thank you. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where are they gonna get the money for? Where that money coming from?
They charging them out the ass.
What would actually be the reason why they would do that? Because we said it before. The only reason why it was a PlayStation Pro 4 or 4 PlayStation Pro is because of fucking VR. The VR they got right now that just came out, the VR that they got right now for that console is good enough to work for that console and to push it. Only thing only thing that I can think of that they can do next is make that bitch smaller. That's it.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that next year though.
No, wait, you pretty sure they what? You pretty sure they what?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it smaller next year with the slim.
That's the only logical thing that can happen. It's like, why would you bring out a pro? That means you done smacked the shit out of all your fucking fan base that ran and got it, which probably ain't as big as we think it is. Then you went out there and remade the PlayStation 4 because y'all didn't have enough resources to make a PlayStation 5.
All right, Flip. Can I talk about that? I heard on the interweb. They're not making no PlayStation 5 Pro no time soon. Because they're coming out with, look at all these colors they're coming out with this new PlayStation 5. They even went red, white, and blue. They're not coming. This is the shit with social motherfucking media. Sorry to say.
Yo, my man.
Motherfuckers say some shit and niggas run with it.
I think what you're saying, who is that Duff Move? It's too small. That's why they got to come up with another solution, another cooling solution. They got to come up with.
But that's gonna cost Sony more money though. That's
Yeah,
That's
I don't know
crazy.
how they gonna do that. So
Can't,
they may not. They may
they ain't
not be.
making
They
no
may.
money.
I'm just
Nobody,
saying. I'm just saying. I would see them. I see them more
nigga,
so pulling out a
hey,
PlayStation,
flip,
a
hey,
slim
flip,
PlayStation than a
hey,
PlayStation
flip,
Pro
hey, flip. They had
5. I'm
a
just saying.
$1 billion franchise. I would agree with you. Other than that, no.
Like no, I'm just saying. Like I see what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? It might be making it too small. They got to come up with. They have to make. They have to get that
They
cooling
gonna shrink the
system
board.
down.
They gonna shrink the
They
board.
got to get it
Everything
down.
is cheaper. Everything is cheaper when they first came out with both of them, with Microsoft and PlayStation, when they came off the console.
Hell, how you talking about airboat fan?
Mhm.
Fuck that shit ain't gonna do that. That motherfucker talking about putting that bitch on a fucking boat and just let ride around on the boat so you can get some cooler. That's what he just said. Yo, I just have to look like, yo, god damn. Because I'm telling you, I don't even see them coming out with a fucking all slim. I'm just saying, if it's a pro, it's a slim.
You can
I'm saying,
the die gonna get shrink down. What I was saying was the parts that cost there don't cost now. You can shrink the die. That's what Mark Sony been locked up in purgatory.
nah, what is it? So that AMD chip getting hot. That's what it is. The motherfucking
He's
AMD,
trying to
that
cool that
AMD chip,
motherfucker down.
that
And,
AMD chip is heating that shit up. See,
and
people know AMD chip does get hot. That shit does get hot.
what?
No, it gets
That
hot, but the
AMD
thing is
chip,
with the PS5, that shit is
they
overclocked.
don't
Hey,
have
you gotta hang on. It gets
That's
hot
the
on
right.
the
problem.
PS5 because the PS5 CPU is overclocked.
Right. Yeah, right. That's what Furniture just said. Right. No. But I'm saying though, but I mean, nevertheless, it still get hot. They didn't account for that. They did not account for that chip that they
Now,
was getting.
Mark Sony didn't
That's
account for
what they
that.
didn't account for that. They must they well shit. If they did,
How
they
Mark
wouldn't have the
Sony
problem
did
that they
not
have.
account for that bullshit, G.
Because he don't I guess well that's why he's not an accountant. I don't fucking know, but I'm just saying. They couldn't account for that. They went with that liquid shit and that shit ain't helping them. That paste they put that fucking liquid shit ain't nothing but fucking paste. How you put paste in that bitch and think that shit supposed to cool it off? That shit, I mean, I don't know, man. I said it before. They should have told Microsoft, listen here. I'm saying knock some of that bread off or whatever, dig the move. You know what I'm saying? They should have borrowed their fucking all their cooling system from the Xbox One X. That's what the fuck they should have did. Should have asked Microsoft for that shit. You know Microsoft built their own cooling system. They should have paid Microsoft for that shit. Like, listen here, don't charge
Yeah,
me, don't
Microsoft
hit me
probably
over
told them
here.
they couldn't afford it.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's
But Sony, get your broke ass out of here.
yeah, you're right. That die would have to be a lot smaller for that shit. It would have to be real small. And I don't think they can get that shit that small. 'Cause that shit gonna cost money.
My thing is, why did they switch from copper to that stainless steel stuff to really think it was going to cool the system, and then use liquid metal with that? What was wrong with them?
That shit good.
I think
Liquid
they're still
metal.
using copper. I think they're using less of it though.
That you was using less. They tried to
No, I heard they went to stain. I heard they went to a light aluminum. No, they went to an aluminum compound.
he
Aluminum
said
cooling.
battery. She said battery chip. That's not overclocked.
I know, but if they do that
Motherfucker
with
be shit.
a chip that's not overclocked, they're going it's like a whole different SKU that they got to develop for it.
Look at here. That liquid metal joint would have been cool. The problem with it is with that it's the design of that of how they have it, how they heat had. It wasn't
Every
contained well enough. It wasn't contained well enough on that board for it not to overheat and spill out. That's what
every
it
time
fucked
I
up.
see someone use liquid metal, they're using a liquid coolant for it to keep it cool and settled. Every time.
Hang on, what you think? Hang on, that don't make no sense, G.
Liquid metal, when it gets hot, it gets solvent. So that's why they
Yeah.
use a
Oh, you
liquid
said they come.
right, right.
Yeah,
You
They
yeah,
said
I
they
use
know
got
what you're talking
chemical.
about. Yeah, you're right.
right,
I
He
got you.
right.
I got
right.
you. I got you.
You gotta
You
have
know,
something else that accounts for that so it won't get so hot and then so like because the way they had, if you go back and look at how they had it, listen, it's not like it's something. It ain't really it's only a big problem with that shit when you don't have that shit contained in the right way to have it in a stable place where though it won't do that.
Yeah, you need a liquid
Look at the
cooling
design.
system.
Right. Look at the design of that shit. Why I said this best. That is a poorly designed console. They didn't think. You put everything on one fucking board, which was a bad idea. I know in theory it may seem like a good idea. Okay, all of it, yeah. But if one thing fuck up, that whole shit is gonna fuck up. See,
Yeah, I
that
mean,
core goes into the. Go ahead.
I'm not saying that they couldn't even done the same thing with the SSD and all that stuff. They could have definitely done all that. All I'm saying is you could tell that the design was poor because of the size of it. When would they just allow something to be that big and bulky? You know what I mean? That means that they didn't. They basically figured out what they're trying to do, but then they didn't refine how they were going to do it. They just kind of basically was like, "Damn, we run out of time. You know, we're just gonna stick with this," and then they'll just fix it in the iterations. Whereas as like Xbox, they probably knew what they were going to do as far as their design, probably when they were designing the One X and the One S. You know what I mean?
Those
Like
things are so
so.
quiet.
Yeah, so
Oh
they
my!
say so they knew back then what they were going to do. Um,
They
and I
didn't
think
want to run into the red
PlayStation
ring
they
of
had
death.
they had ideas. I think they decided to go with the fluctuating GP was it GPU CPU because I mean I don't know, maybe, well, it comes down to your developers really. Because of the developers, like same thing with Turn 10, and like they designed the console based on what Turn 10 and Coalition and all that stuff. They do the same thing with what is it with the PlayStation Studios, Naughty Dog, and all them. And they're able to get a lot out of uh their systems. But you also got to remember what PlayStation does. They're all about the cutscene. So then they probably work with Square Enix and all them places about like how can you make the cutscenes even more seamless, like because they're all about that presentation for it. Whereas Xbox is looking for something different, like trying to make things more expansive. Not to say that you're not caring about the other devs that utilize your system, you know, and that's why you get different results on different games based on who the dev was. Like recently, Mortal Kombat came out, runs better on Xbox, but there was some other game that came out and it ran better on PlayStation. It's all about familiarity and also the just the way the game is designed. Do they use more CPU? Do they use more GPU? And even with that, both of the games we get, it's not like they they building these games and be like, yo, we want to max out the CPU and GPU. No, that's not how they build the game. And because if you on PC and your GPU and CPU is being maxed out, your game is going to be struggling. You got to have some headway. Doesn't matter what it is. So even though they be like, oh, we got whatever amount of gigs and whatever amount of CPU, they not aiming to build games to the top of that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you do want to give it some headway. Um, but
Yeah,
you know,
because I got Starfield when I play it on here to go mostly GPU, so it'll keep my CPU clear, so I don't have no bottleneck. So my GPU use is way less than my GPU, so my CPU
yeah,
keeps everything running smooth. If my
yeah,
GPU ain't maxed at, it's like about 85, maybe 90% sometimes of use. But it's
yeah,
that
and you want,
GPU that will cause the
Oh, okay,
bottlenecks.
she's tapping it.
You
yeah,
know,
and you want to just make sure that the game stays steady and smooth. I
right?
mean, that's really what it. I mean, because look, man, we had this argument like after the last generation where everything was like 4K and you want to get everything close to 4K. PlayStation wasn't getting 4K. Most of the games was 1200p or whatever it was. But it was checkerboarded. And guess what? Nobody gave a fuck. Because after a while, nobody gives a shit. If it looks good, that's all people care about. Even with
Yep.
Final Fantasy and Starfield, because Starfield doesn't run at no straight 4K. It's like they use upscale technology, but nobody gives a fuck because they both look good. Like as much as we talk about 4K, we don't really give a shit as long as the game look good. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm old school like that. As long as it look good and play good, sometimes it don't even have to look that good. As long as it plays good, and I can enjoy the mechanics in the
Yeah, I
game.
mean,
That's
because
the
I
most
think the
important
real
thing.
the real war is going to be one. Look, man, PlayStation always switch to whatever their advantage is, like the fan base. So if the games are what their advantages, they will talk about the games. If the frames are their advantage, they'll talk about the frames. If the resolution is their advantage, they will talk about that. They're never going to give Xbox credit for anything until Xbox forces them to, like what Starfield is doing and possibly what the next couple of games are. Where it's like you can hate the game and talk shit about the game as much as you want, but at the end of the day, you can't say it's not a good game. You can say it has too many loading screens and they showed you on it being No Man's Sky for whatever reason in your mind. But at the end of the day, you can't say it's not a good game. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying, like this shit is what it is. It's like a dude complaining about a pretty bitch that doesn't want to wear makeup. She's still pretty. She just don't want to fucking wear makeup. like, like
I'd
you,
rather
you
find
could
one that
you
don't
could say
have
she could
makeup.
you could say she would look better with makeup, but at the end of the day, she's still pretty chick, regardless if
Hmm.
she's wearing makeup or not. You see what I'm saying? It's like so. It's like cats are just, they're gonna find anything to complain about. Some people just be like that. They can't. They and this is gonna always be a cycle because, um, bro, I was just seeing the Mighty Keith guy was going talking back and forth with people talking shit about Spider-Man. And I'm like, bro, they're gonna do this because motherfucking ponies talk shit about fucking Starfield. You know what I mean? Like for stupid shit.
Oh, they're
So
gonna
you're gonna
snap over there when that happens.
but that's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna see the same shit because you decided you wanted to go run into walls on Starfield. You wanted to freaking look at random NPCs with under terrible lighting in Starfield. So motherfuckers gonna do the same shit on Spider-Man. They're gonna try to look for walls. They're gonna freaking look for random weird looking NPCs. They're gonna be trying to freaking see any faults that Spider-Man has, falling through worlds or whatever the case may be. They're gonna be looking for all that shit because motherfuckers did it to Starfield, and then when Forza comes out, the pony's gonna do it to that, and then when the next PlayStation game comes out, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be constantly back and forth because instead of playing the game and just saying, look, it's a good game, motherfuckers got to shit on it just to be shitting on it.
Because
And I
they don't
don't.
have it.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's that, bro. I don't even know if it's that because to be honest, at this point, you can get the game if you want. Like you could play Starfield at the better than what the S is offering and possibly the X. Just get the Game Pass, get G4 was it GeForce Cloud
GeForce
or whatever
Now.
it is
GeForce
now.
Now.
Yeah, get that, and then play
Get
it in the
Steam.
cloud.
Use your Steam
Yeah, and then
account.
get yeah, and then you don't well no, you don't need that. All you need is Game Pass. So as long as you got Game Pass and then GeForce, you're good. Now if you want to buy the game, you can do that too. You see what I'm saying? But to be honest, it doesn't you have no excuse not to play it. You just don't want to play it because it's not on PlayStation, then that's a personal thing. That's like me being mad I can't play Mario on fucking Xbox. Like it's a fucking Nintendo game. Like I know this already. I've been know this already. You know, I can't play Spider-Man on freaking Xbox. I know this already. I'm not gonna cry about this shit. You know, people gotta just let that shit go.
Yeah, I wanted Spider-Man. I waited till it came on PC and I bought it on PC. You know, I was doing other things when the original Spider-Man came out. So I can wait until the next one come on PC. I'm good for now.
I don't even get too damn fucked about that Spider-Man game because I ain't gonna play that shit.
It looks good on PC, dude.
I ain't buying. I ain't playing. Shit. Nah. Ah, man.
I copped it for a sale on Steam, so I was good. But nah, it's just this is ridiculous out here in these streets with these consoles, man. It's ridiculous. And you know, the minute they stop, if they really do go start blasting Spider-Man like they did on Metacritic for Starfield, man, the hate's gonna come out. Why y'all doing that? Why y'all doing that? Spider-Man was at a 9 something, and y'all brought it all the way down to a 7.
Hey, hang on.
Let me ask you this: what's Spider-Man game supposed to come out?
The media,
Well, that's not gonna happen because reviewers are not gonna do that shit.
And keep it a buck. Xbox dudes don't do what ponies do. You don't go do that.
They might after this one.
I ain't sit there and say, "Hey, go strike his channel down."
Well, but that's the thing though. The pony media outnumber the Xbox media, so
yeah, they go
into bombing it on Metacritic. That's not gonna happen. I think Spider-Man probably gonna get at least. It's gonna get at least a 90, at least.
Yeah,
90 plus.
No, I say 89. I say 89. 89. That's what it's gonna get.
The media already trying to set it up.
Yeah, so
I say at least a 90.
And like I said, I ain't playing that shit.
Jeff Keighley's already making a spot for it on the game show.
Yeah, but see, it shouldn't even be. See, that's why like Microsoft dropped Starfield so goddamn early. He got to make a choice this year. You got to make a choice because everything else, it came out too late. It came out too late. No, this ain't come on too late, G.
It'll be there. It'll be there.
And thinking about it, I ain't consider. Hey, he got a dog shit ass. He ain't the end all. Jeff Kelly is not the end all of gaming with his little show.
I watched the DICE Awards. That's the real one right there. The DICE Awards, because they give it to it right what the people choose.
Man, kick it.
But Jeff Keighley's show, if he keeps up with this favoritism, it's gonna end up dying. At least from a certain community, it will.
He ain't gonna die because
he ain't gonna die. He's gonna stay alive because his show gonna stay alive because he got them goddamn ponies on his side.
It's too many motherfucking ponies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were so mad when God of War.
A lot of money for advertising.
They got mad so much when God of War lost to what is that? That Souls game again.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. These ponies were so mad, dude. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. They was cussing out the award show and everything, dude. After that, I'm like, Elden Ring took the world by storm, dude. You cannot get mad about that. It deserved its spot.
And that it did. So actually, Elden Ring took out 2 PlayStation games.
Talking about Stray. Did you really think Stray had a chance?
No, I'm talking about Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh, and Stray was in there too. They had 3 Sony games in there. Oh, it took it out from the nomination. Yeah. No, was it in the nomination? No, they took it out day one because it released around the same time as Elden Ring. That's right. So that killed that Horizon game.
Yeah, when Horizon came out, that shit disappeared. The Elden Ring, yeah, that shit took the whole industry by storm.
Hey, official
Similar
gamer
to
got
what
a
Starfield
question
is
for
doing
you.
right now.
I didn't even see the damn question. It scrolled so quick. What did you say?
What's that question?
This is the
What's the question?
Xbox Day One podcast. Got any questions you want to say? I'm trying to.
Yeah, it was something gamer.
I don't know.
Oh, you talking about an official gamer?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he sent a question in.
Oh, that's a pony.
Oh,
Nobody pay
really?
attention to him.
What they're saying, he high and shit.
Yeah, you gotta watch some ponies because sometimes they say some shit like, "Can they eat your ass?" or some crazy shit like that. So you gotta watch.
Ah,
Go.
You gotta pay attention to the shit they be texting. They be trying to send some
Go ahead
subliminal
and ask
bullshit.
you, can he blow in
Yeah,
your
you
ear
gotta
like he
watch that
blowing
shit.
his controller, you know?
Real, you gotta watch that. They real nifty with the
Mm-hmm.
controller and sticks. You gotta watch that shit.
No.
I
Motherfucker
think
said,
one of our
motherfucker,
moderators got rid of him. I think Death got
motherfucker,
rid
a
of him.
motherfucker will tell you in a minute. A pony will tell you in a minute. Can they massage your hand that you use your controller with? You gotta watch that shit. Like, what?
I
Mm-hmm.
think Death Mobile got rid of him because I don't see it no more.
That one, yeah, that one, oh man, that one,
That's
my
what's
God, that's
insane.
my bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go,
Yeah, Def Mobile, that nigga.
Yeah,
yeah.
he hit that quick.
The mobile be like, listen here, if you gotta go, go with a smile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like,
that
that's
moment, my
it.
I don't understand that moment, my God.
Good
That,
Lord, that like his brother.
Oh, I see what he said. It's still in the Steam chat. I mean, in the StreamYard chat. I'm not reading that bullshit.
Sometimes we try to do it.
Man, he
Sometimes
came back
we,
that quick.
that
Yeah, come on,
motherfucker
dude, get a
predicted.
life already. God damn.
My man came right back real quick. Like, fuck
Yeah.
that. I want to suck some dick.
oh shit!
All I know, it's
Mm.
not that type of podcast. It's a night. That motherfucker say, I do it to Sony, I do it to you. Like, hell nah.
Mm-mm.
Hell nah. I'm good. You
But
gotta watch.
nah,
You gotta watch that shit. Them motherfuckers funny. Some of them ponies do be saying some funny shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Some of that shit you do gotta laugh at. You do gotta laugh at some of that
nah.
shit.
But I
Some of them
haven't been
ponies.
addicted to a game like this in a long time, like Starfield. And I don't even. This
Mm-hmm.
game makes me want to finish it, unlike Elder Scrolls and all them other games.
Yeah.
It,
My
it
brother
makes
just got into it.
it makes me want to explore everything, dude. I'm finding missions that I like. Ones I say I can wait. I can wait for some of them faction missions. But some of these little missions that they have in there,
Yeah,
man,
you know, I'm
they're
glad that.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you said
You
that.
could be walking down the street and
Some
just
some
on
of
a
that
mission
stuff,
by accident and shit. Like, god
some
damn.
of that stuff, if you look at it, I'm glad you said it. If you look at it, you're like, I can't wait for the online ship to come. My
Cause I
thing is,
be needing
I
real
want to
help.
help people. I be want to help people build space station or whatever they want to build. So I think you can get. No, I don't know if you can. You build a space station? I don't think you can.
Yeah, you can
You
build a
can build
space
an
station.
outpost. Not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily. Oh, you
Yeah, an
mean in
outpost, yeah.
space? No, no,
In
no.
space, yeah, I don't
If they
think you
do the
can do
No,
that.
not
online
in
thing, I
space.
can see them doing the outpost thing.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe
The
as a
space
Right.
like
station stuff.
DLC they'll add it, but right now you
Yeah.
could just do outposts.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty
build a
sure that's
space
coming in the
station
future.
I'm gonna
and
Yeah.
tell
have
y'all this.
somebody.
Listen here. Dig the move. Dig the move. This is the thing I tell everybody. If you see a space station and you don't get no communication saying, yo, you can come aboard and scan you. If you are, if you are of African descent, don't go in that motherfucker. Don't go in there.
Now I
Because I
know
went
you
on that
can.
motherfucker, and I am of African descent. So I went on the space station, me and a white chick. I said, yo, man, I think I need to get the fuck out of here. Because it was nothing but a bunch of dead white people on that motherfucker. And I'm the only motherfucking black dude that's on there with a white chick. Nah, this ain't gonna look
Horror
good.
movie. Gotta go.
Got to get the fuck out of here.
movie.
Because I was saying to myself, 9 times out of 10, they gonna say that motherfucker did it. She gonna be like, he
Mm-hmm.
kidnapped me. You like, oh,
Now
what
I
the fuck?
know.
Oh,
Black men
I
always
his
know.
expect
bitch
to get
done
killed,
betrayed
so yeah,
me.
you better
Now I
And dick
know you
leave
can.
that white girl alone.
You can build a
yeah, I'm like,
tour
yo, man.
on it. You
Because
can
I went
build a
on there
tour
and
on
there was a bunch
Outpost.
of pirates on that motherfucker shooting. I like, ah, shit. Fuck the motherfucker. But you can dock on the space station and also get whatever inside their cargo hold and stuff. I was like, wait a minute. Because I dock when oh, shit, I can just snag it from here. I was like, fuck it. I just took everything. Like, I'm selling this shit. Fuck this. Sell this shit on the flea market or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, get your free drugs. And you could be a fucking drug dealer with that motherfucker. That's the shit that got me. I'm like, what? I said, nah. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. One of my next playthrough, I might just run through that shit all fucked up and shit. I want to be a drunk. I want to wear some hobo clothes and shit. I want to get an old rusty bucket ship and just map out everything and just start fucking people up and shit. Selling them like fucked up ass, big ass
Now
cocaine and shit when it's baby powder.
you can get a cargo hold attached to your ship. You have to go to one of
Yeah,
these
yeah.
smuggle planners that will hide your contraband, so when you get scanned, they won't see it. You
Shit
just gotta
different.
I gotta figure out where
I
to
want to
get that.
build it. I think you gotta be like,
You
cause
can, you can
my
sell it, right? You can
brother-in-law,
sell that
my
contraband.
brother-in-law, he did. I think you gotta be like a level 60 or some shit like that to unlock all that shit. You gotta unlock that shit for you to do all that shit. Cause he said listen. Listen. Me. I got it hooked on these type of games. I got it hooked on these type of games. See, here go for the unlocking shit. You can
Ain't
try to
going
do some
nowhere though.
create shit.
The game has
Do some creative shit.
380 something levels that you could put on your thing. Every time you level up, you get a little 1 point.
Let me ask
That
you to do the level of a stop.
Well, they said there's no cap
three
for the level, so that shit can
yeah.
Yeah,
still
that's what I
go.
was about to say. Okay, for
Mhm.
the level.
Yeah, there isn't. Yeah.
Yeah, 180 something, 380 something. It's 380
No,
something.
you're
Well, not
talking.
for that,
Oh,
but for
he's
the
talking
points.
about.
The points.
He's talking about how long
Yeah, the
how
level
many
cap
levels
for
you
the
need.
points is 380 something.
Yeah.
But there's no cap
Yeah,
for
might
the
as well keep
level.
going.
Yeah, they keep going. So when they send updates, they're gonna put more attributes in there for you. So all them points you might be
Probably.
holding on to, you can
They
attach to.
usually they'll do it with like the expansions. When the expansions come out, they'll do it.
Right. So all them points you holding, you can
Mhm.
add more attributes to your stuff. Like my ship is flying better. My guns got more damage now. Man, I can hold more weight when I'm running. Now I got to get more for that because now I'm,
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta build
almost
yourself
maxed
up
on
to
that.
hold all that shit.
Man, it's ridiculous.
Well, you
Let's
just
get deep
upgrade your
into the
strength.
soft
That's it.
bill.
But it's a cap for that though. But
Hmm.
Is it cap for that?
yeah,
Yeah,
for
but
your
there are
strength,
other
carry
attributes
more
at the
stuff.
bottom
Yeah.
we can't get to. Yeah, because you got to level up because each one has 4 stages. All them levels
You
on the
know what that
bottom
might be
level.
though? You know what that might be? That might be a new game plus joint that you got to unlock.
No, you have to unlock a lot of the stuff on the top. Then you can go down to the
Mhm.
bottom. Then you can go down to the next bottom, and then the next
Oh, okay. I
bottom.
thought you were saying like
Yeah.
you
Yeah. For
can't unlock
each
it unless
level,
it's
you got to spend so
okay.
many points to
Right.
move to the next. To the more advanced perks.
Okay.
You can't just skip, the other ones and then go down. You gotta spend like
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
a
Right,
certain amount
right.
of points to move on. Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, Borderlands did that. Remember, where you had to spend a certain amount to get down to the
Mm,
next tier.
mm.
Remember
Hmm.
that? So yeah, I think they've included a lot of previous game engineering into this game as far as as far as their upgrades, which is cool because I like the way Borderlands did it. So it's this game is a over 10-year game, dude. There ain't no way you're gonna get through
Hmm.
all those planets and add on planets that they're gonna throw in there
Of
uh,
course. And that
in under
DLC
10
that's
years.
coming.
Yeah.
Shit.
This is a next generation game. This is a game that's gonna last past this generation.
That's the Game Boy for these generation.
Mm. Oh, nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah, they
Oh,
may
Damn
say, "Shut
bad.
up, Punisher."
when they're done with Spider-Man, what else are they gonna do?
They can be right back talking about
Then they,
Starfield like everybody else.
no, they got Spider-Man. Spider-Man should be bigger because I think technically it's the two maps. From what I was seeing, they have a map for
Mhm.
like the jungle,
Mm,
and then they got the map for the city.
so
Yeah, I think
Spidey's
it's
So
gonna
I
go to
don't.
the
Brooklyn.
jungle.
I think it's
Yeah,
Brooklyn. I
because
think
there's
it's
a
Memphis,
Gotta
something like
take
that.
map.
because remember that's where what's his name is the
Craven the Hunter.
Craven. Yeah, so there's gonna be a portion that's in the jungle, and then there's gonna be a portion in the city. Now maybe there's more maps than that. I don't know. Like what was it? Red Dead Redemption. What is it? We had was it two maps or three maps? Because I know you go to that little island, but was there somewhere else we had to go? I don't remember.
Red Dead Redemption was huge. 2 was huge, and 1 was huge. Those were big areas to explore, man, and it was ridiculous. But you know, you can only I like Spider-Man, but you can only swing to the left or swing to the right so much. There's got to be more into it.
No,
It's
yeah,
just
I'm sure. And I'm sure they're gonna do more. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have interest in it right now. I mean, maybe there's something there, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have any interest in playing this another Spider-Man right now.
do they have a deluxe version for this Spider-Man game?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I
Oh
believe
Lord.
they have a deluxe and a whatever the collector's edition or legendary's edition or whatever.
You get the deluxe edition. You get another Spider-Man controller
Nah,
in a
because
clone.
they got like all them suits in there. You got to pay for them, so that's where all that goes.
No. They changed that. They said that ain't gonna come until next year. You got to get the They said they're gonna give you the Spider-Man coloring book with that shit. A thick
Oh,
ass
you
book
stupid.
with a big ass crayon.
Oh hell no! Uh, swing to the left, swing to the right in the coloring book. Everyone, come on, you can do it.
They're gonna have 24 crayons, and each of them gonna say deluxe.
I don't know. They need the money.
That's a
They might
little
do that.
man.
But nah, it's they'll never get the type of hours. Once you start Starfield, man, it's kind of hard to put down. It's like take your ass to sleep, take your ass to sleep. Ooh, I got another weapon. Ooh, I got a new mission. Ooh, I might want to do this one.
Nah, I've definitely fallen asleep playing Starfield. That ain't no
I'm not.
lie.
I'm not.
Nah, I definitely nah. I've been
Man, you
I
fall
would
asleep. You fall asleep playing any game.
no. Well, that's facts.
Well,
That's facts. But there's definitely times I fall asleep playing Starfield. Yo, I be so tired, but like up so late sometimes.
Well, you
I
know
just
what that says. You play the game so much that it's wearing you out, and you like just go. You're like, damn,
yeah.
that's my break right
I
there.
should just be going to bed, but I'll be trying to fight to do like I'm gonna just finish this mission. I'm gonna finish this mission. I'll be halfway in the conversation, and then my body just shut down. Be like, nah, bedtime is now, nigga.
Let me hit that quick save and vacate. But nah, that game, once you get going, man, that's why I've been taking little breaks, little day breaks, a whole day off every now and then, because I know once I get into it, it's gonna be a long ass day. I
You
had
ain't
to
got,
take a break
you
and
ain't
play
got
some
nothing time to
Battlefield.
do.
Yeah, I got other things to do. Life must still carry on, bro.
You
But
better go get you some Postmates and all that, and it's all put that all in the house.
well, when my girl
TV.
come over, I take a break. She likes watching me play because I made
Oh,
my character look like her.
oh, and your old lady.
Yeah, she likes that shit.
Shit.
Look at Sir X Man trying to be romantic and shit.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord, have mercy.
I'm glad you said that.
well,
Hold on,
pass me the
JR.
sticks and let her play.
Hold on, JR. Listen here. The last person that told us he made a female character. It wasn't to look like his girlfriend. He made a female character. Because he made a female character. He wanted to have gay sex. I was like, hold on, what?
Hey, what?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
you talking
I'm
about
like,
wisdom? Yeah. And
yeah. I
it's messed
was
up
like, what
because
the
it's another game. It's another game in space. That's what makes it so wrong.
Yo, that thing, yo, Wisdom said that. We was like, what? That nigga born like,
Hold
hi,
on,
now,
wisdom.
hey,
You
now,
okay?
what you mean? Wisdom killed me when he said that.
I was like,
Just
you
to get
okay,
with,
wisdom?
the bull Garrett. I said, yo, why? That
Has
wasn't
any
what we was expected. Like, hold on, what?
have
Huh?
anybody went on Mars and saw the surgeon that could change your attributes and change the
Oh
name of the
man,
person?
What you
Nigga,
mean?
you don't put no
What?
spoilers on the interweb.
Well, I didn't know you guys been playing the game, so I didn't know if you haven't been to
missed
Mars yet.
tackle,
I'm
man.
I
sorry.
ain't even been to Mars yet.
Missed tackle, man. This is bad.
You say
Don't
wait,
I've
worry
been
so
about
on
so
that.
with
Mars.
that one
I ain't been on
you
Mars
can
that
Don't worry
long.
about that. Fuck
reassign
Bone.
your
No, fuck that.
attributes or
Fuck
something like
Bone.
that.
Because Bone, the motherfucker, he'll spoil that shit for you. Bone is mad. You spoil it before he
I
did.
ain't said nothing.
Fuck.
There are plenty of places and planets where you control your attribute. I'm just letting you guys know where the closest one is. That's all.
Hey,
Hmm.
we ain't supposed. Hey, he gave y'all a little
How
tricky.
much they charge for that? 'Cause I know they charge for
We
it.
only charge 500.
Okay.
500. Nigga, I didn't fought motherfucking battles. It one what
I'm
$150.
sure you got 500 credit on you, dude. Come on.
No,
Yeah,
like
don't be a
I
dollar
didn't
there in
miss
the
it.
game.
You know, I got over a
I
million
didn't miss
credits
it. I
already.
didn't miss
I'm
it. They
good.
even giving him about $150.
Oh man, you know
I'm over there.
you
I'm over here. Hey,
stop 100.
make
You're
us
gonna
pick a
get
song.
him. You're gonna get them Sony boys out there saying 100. They're afraid to send some money. You need to stop that.
Mm.
Man, I don't
And
give
it's
a fuck
in-game
about
credit.
me. I don't give a fuck about the
Mm.
motherfuckers. I'm ready for the smoke.
Uh,
I'm
but
ready for the
nah, but nah. This game is just deep, dude. It's deeper than I thought it was gonna be. I
But
thought I was just gonna get in there, go through the mission, visit a few planets, and then see what's going on with it. I didn't expect this. This game deserves more than a 9. It really does.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. But
and, and
so many people mad at Microsoft because Microsoft didn't give them the review code, so now they acting like a bunch of bitches.
what the
No, that's because they was those guys in Europe. They've been telling Microsoft stuff early, and review bombing a lot of their games, so they get where they reap what
Hmm.
they sow.
You know what? It's about time Microsoft started doing this.
And I hope they
About
do
time they
that
grew
shit with
some balls and
IGN
started
too.
doing it.
I hope they do that shit with
Mhm.
IGN. Don't give a shit.
Well, at least don't give IGN America shit. Because the other IGNs actually gave it a good score. It's just the American IGN, they the ones acting like some bitches.
Mhm.
They gave it a 7.
And they can't send them on from the other countries because they region locked. So they still won't be able to get it from. Give us that code you
Hmm.
got over there in IGN Japan. Sorry, it's region locked. You
You
can't
know
use
what?
it.
You know what? That's what. You know what? Me and Lyle was talking about that. That's what they should do with that Activision deal and stuff like that. They want to act like that. Well, no, we're gonna give it to you. I would just make that shit region lock over there in the UK. Fuck them.
It's already automatically region locked.
Nah, you can play anybody
Well,
anywhere
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
for.
yeah, yeah.
When it comes down to with Microsoft, they don't do that shit. They did stop that. But I would open that shit. I would start that shit right back up. I can get this and this. It's cool. Region lock on their ass. Like fuck that. Like just
See,
give
that's what I
motherfuckers a
that's
region lock.
with this CMA deal. This is what I love, right? So, they gave it to Ubisoft to do the service for Activision games, right? All these people could do is cloud stream it. The original game digitally could
Mm.
be Xbox only. It will be Xbox only digitally. They could get it on cloud, so Sony players can get all the new Activision games on the cloud. If they pay Ubisoft, it's supposed to be free for all people, but they cannot get digital copies. So you know
But
how bad. So
that's
you
because
know how bad
Microsoft is
the
getting their cut.
cloud streaming. You know how
Yeah,
bad cloud streaming is over on Sony, right?
You
So,
know what that means, right? Hold on, you know what that means, right? That all that means is that Microsoft is getting a cut. So whatever price or standard or Ubisoft set for, like if the price is high, you're like, God damn, they don't give a shit. Microsoft is getting a cut of that.
but that's not the part I'm
So
talking about. They only get cloud stream. They will not be able to download the game
no,
digitally,
no, no, I
digitally
understand that.
or physically
No,
to
no,
the
I get
console.
that. No, we get that. I'm just saying, like, oh, that means yo, Ubisoft can just decide what the price is. You know, Microsoft ain't regulate the price of how Ubisoft is going to do them games. They did not
But
regulate that. That's
Microsoft
up to
still
Ubisoft. As long
right.
as Microsoft is getting a cut of it, that's what I'm saying. They getting a cut of something, whatever Ubi price,
Oh yeah,
however
Ubisoft can
the
charge
price
for the
is.
server use. Yeah, they can make them
Yeah,
pay a monthly fee. Yeah,
Yeah, you got to
yeah,
do it.
they gonna yeah. And Microsoft just sit back and just get a cut out of that. Like, yeah, go ahead, they can play that. Yeah, we ain't trying to exclude y'all from playing that, but y'all got to pay Ubisoft
you know
whatever
what they're gonna
Ubisoft
say?
decide to
Why
or
can't we
charge them.
download? Why can't we download that to our console? Sorry, that wasn't part of the deal. You can only cloud it. You can only cloud it. You cannot play none of it. The only one you're gonna get digitally that you can play on your console is Call of Duty
Well, you ain't gonna be able to do that anyway because number one, when it
because
comes
of the
down to
deal.
Sony, Sony ain't gonna go for that shit anyway.
Yeah, but any new game that Microsoft comes out, it will be exclusively on
Whoa.
their console, exclusively digital on their console. So only Xbox people can buy it to download to their hard drive. It will not be digitally downloaded on any other console. And that's a slow, ugly payback. So they got to pay, and it's not even included in their service. So say Microsoft say, "All right, Ubisoft, come on over to Game Pass." So that will allow those Activision games to stream also. You know how big a margin that is? Then they'll come back. Oh, the CMA will come back. You know, we need to renegotiate this deal that we made with you because it's not right to the other players that you could just download it to your console and you can't download it to the other console. No, that's the deal. You set in motion. You got to live by it.
The
That's what you
funny
say
thing
in the
is,
rules.
you got people talking about sharing is caring. Microsoft, thank you. Oh no, y'all think that they thought it was sweeter than grandma appleberry pie. That's what the fuck they thought was going
Hey,
on.
hey, son,
Now I
X-Man,
understand the
come around
Yes,
here,
context.
sir.
Now
son,
I understand the
Congressman.
context of
Around
what the
here.
fuck is going on.
What up, 100?
You sound like Congressman. You was in there.
Why do I sound like a congressman?
You was rapping. They was giving you a kick up.
I'm just spitting facts that people not paying attention to.
No, when I say Congressman, I'm talking about the style that you was using, G. It
He
was
don't
funny.
know. that nigga
I was
probably
He
just
don't
was.
get
That nigga
that.
I
probably
was
drunk
just
right now.
Bone sound a
He
little
probably drunk
tipsy.
right
You all
now.
right, Bone?
Mo high tonight, so that on.
He over there, yeah, he tipsy right now.
I'm high.
Tire stupid.
And don't pay on no mind, you know.
Don't pay no mind. He probably think you the Pope.
I know how 100 is, dude. Already, come on, man. 100 be speaking the truth that he wants to speak
He over there
in
sipping
his own
in.
way.
He probably popping the edibles too,
Yep.
Oh snap!
huh? He over there about to TKO himself right now.
But no, I'm just spitting some things
Nah.
that a lot of people don't pay attention to, man. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft know the deal. We're like, that's why they said, "All right, we take this deal. That's fine. We can keep all the we can keep all the digital downloads on our console, so we can put what we want anywhere." So if it's in Game Pass, Microsoft say, y'all can download this new Activision game right next to your console, right in your console in Game Pass. The cloud part will be through Ubisoft, but you can play it right here. They ain't got to branch out on the cloud with that. They don't have to. And I love this. That is so smart. All right, ICMA, you want to do this? We're going to let it bite you in the ass. And I can see Ryan crying when we come out with a brand new Crash Bandicoot. Oh no,
Ooh.
you can't get that over there. You can only play it in the cloud. Xbox to download it digitally to their console and play it in its pure form. Have fun with that. Have fun with that.
Oh yeah. He stepped out of bounds.
Now you see what I'm saying, Live Wire. Now you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People need to read the fine print, baby.
No, we read. No, the funny thing is, we read it and we told them pony, but they don't want to. They don't want to hear that shit. You got motherfuckers like what's his name? What's that motherfucker name? What's the boy name, Bone? The boy that be talking crazy shit. What's his name?
Bull
J Dub.
stupid.
You got retarded ass J Dub and shit talking about this is sharing is caring. Like, yo, I don't think you understand what's going on in this contract. That's not what you think it is. They're not going to do something that's not going to make sure that they have the upper hand. Make sure they have a foothold in it. That's not how you do business.
Mm-hmm. And you better
You
not
think
get
that
rid of your
Microsoft giving it to
PlayStation
them?
on.
They give you that shit for free. They give you that shit away for free. People be thinking that shit.
And you better not get rid of your PlayStation Online because then you won't be able to play these new Activision games at all. Because if you ain't got the online, you ain't doing nothing. Nothing. If I want Crash Bandicoot, I'll just buy it outright and download it to my console or my PC. I'm good.
Well, listen here. I'll tell you this. This motherfucker off again. I'll tell you this. You may think it's 30 frame is bad, and I don't know where the fuck this nigga get 1296p from. And
Who the hell said that shit?
You may think the score is 6.5, but guess what? 6 million people that's playing and counting are very happy at what they have.
Oh, it's more than 6 million now, Flip.
Yeah, I mean,
They
yeah,
just been
but you know,
talking about it.
I'm just.
Oh,
That's why I say
dang.
in counting. Yeah, that's why I say in counting. Yeah, so you can say whatever you want to type in that comment section. Use your little fingers and shit, or you probably got BBW series or some shit like that. Probably got overweight fingers or thumbs or some shit like that. But listen here, you greasy fat thumb ass motherfucker, you're not going to play. Just know that.
Oh
Just
shit!
know that the
Oh shit!
satisfaction of me playing this game and we having fun with this game and you not is enough satisfaction enough for me.
You know
I
how
am
much
happy.
fun people are having with Starfield? My friend said, I need to take a day off. I've been playing. I ain't been getting no sleep. I've been going to work tired. I'm taking a day off of Starfield. Then the next day, they right back on it, playing it for hours.
Hey, hold on. Listen here. Death moment. Listen here. We know this motherfucker had changed his name. We know this. We know he's one of the usual that being here. You know what I'm saying? Doing jumping jack for Jesus. You know, one of them. He like one of them fucking porn stars. Ooh, did I do that? Bending over from Sony and shit with his little thongs on and shit. We understand that. We know he's one of them people that always come in here to change their name or whatever. But it's cool. He can say whatever he wants to say, but the fact still remains. We're having fun and you're not. We have exclusives and you do not. We have the power and you do not. We have a smaller box and a bigger box that's more powerful than the PlayStation 5 and you do not. All you got is a wet ass mouth blowing in the controller, hoping that Spider Man would do something spectacular. What
And it
happened to
ain't
the
even
game?
blowing them back. It ain't
Hold on,
even
hold on,
blowing
hold
them
on.
back, Flip.
Hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, y'all thought that y'all was going to get a secret game at that. What was that? That little game show that y'all had a couple days ago. Y'all thought y'all was going to get something special and spectacular. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. How the fuck Sony going to make a game that's from their company and going to put it on the PlayStation and the fucking Xbox? And when I mean Xbox, I mean fucking PC ecosystem, which is fucking Microsoft. So how the fuck you gonna make a game and you gonna have it in Microsoft ecosystem? Where the fuck they do that at? 'Cause y'all can laugh and have fun and do jumping jacks with Jesus for fucking little ass fucking Call of Duty. But still the fact still remains. That cloud streaming game, you got to pay for that shit. Ain't
They
shit for
can't
free in
even.
life.
They took away the
Motherfuckers ain't doing that
online.
shit and motherfuckers not doing shit just to not benefit themselves.
You know why they
You go in,
took away the internet. I mean the online search on the PS5 because I know people that were actually on the PS4 going to the online and they were playing Xbox Cloud games on the PS4. But Sony
Well,
kiboshed
that's
that
why they
and
cut it
they got
off.
rid of the online search.
Got rid of that shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We told them that shit many times. That Sony is not going to sit up there and support Microsoft in any way, shape, or form. As I tell them to my man Stu P, and Stu P and the other boy that coming apart. Microsoft is not about to put that shit on there. If Sony and them allow Microsoft to do that, do you understand? There would be no need to even play the PlayStation game. They're talking about no, but then you can play their games. They're not going to do that. In the words of Vodka, Game Pass is a gateway drug.
Like they said in the back,
There's no
y'all a long
way.
time ago. Y'all shouldn't have. Y'all woke up the sleeping giant, and that was your mistake. You should have left Microsoft alone. You kept
If y'all
hitting
would
them,
have played,
kept hitting them, and they
if
said,
y'all
"All
would have
right,
played fair, if they would have played fair and cut that bullshit out, you would have Microsoft might have would have let y'all got more than just what the fuck they giving off. But no. Remember in that court John on chaos when they were saying that what Sony was trying to do, Sony was trying to
Mm.
take all games away. When that shit hit the fan, then you find out what Sony really was doing. Like Bo always be saying, they be getting Japanese handout. They was getting
mm-hmm.
Japanese handout for fucking Americans. Sucking Sony dick, these fucking developers. Making these developers paying extra money just so that those games won't go on the Xbox around the same time. Just so that they won't improve the gameplay and visual on the Xbox. To make sure that they work with the PlayStation hardware way better. So that tells me right then and there, if they was doing that and these developers talking about, well, Microsoft kit is hard. No, the fuck they're not. You're fucking lying. Because you already done got exposed the fact that y'all was sitting up there doing this shit because Sony was paying y'all to do this. You
That's
don't
why
have
we
to.
got Yakuza now, because y'all
You know
wasn't
what I'm saying?
buying it, and Yakuza said, Microsoft's gonna help us out. We're gonna put a lot of our games in Game Pass, and then we're gonna sell that new Yakuza, and people got
No,
hooked
but
on
that,
Yakuza. They
but
buying
but
it over
that,
here on Xbox.
no,
Y'all
no,
ain't buying
it's
it
not
over
even
there.
about that. It's not even that. It's not even about that they're saying what
Mm.
Microsoft doing. What it is, they got tired of it. They got exposed. Once people get exposed, the first thing they're going to do is no, let's go ahead and put it on there, y'all. They already knew that
Yeah.
Microsoft. They
I'm
already knew
confused.
these developers know what the fuck they're doing when it comes down to programming these goddamn games for Microsoft and Sony. They know this. They doing
Jim
that shit
Ryan should have
because
kept
it's
his mouth shut.
exposed.
That's what he should have did. He
They
exposed
doing this shit.
everything.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't just Jim Ryan. It ain't Jim Ryan that just exposing everything. These developers is telling Microsoft this shit. That's how this shit got out. It wasn't no Jim Ryan. No, these motherfucking developers told Microsoft what the fuck was going on. Because when Microsoft was throwing money at them, Microsoft wasn't just throwing chump change like, okay, we can do this. Microsoft was throwing big ass money at these people. They were trying to pay these people more money to do that shit. But they didn't want it because they already got paid from Sony. It wasn't Jim Ryan. These fucking developers went back and told. That's how Microsoft found out what the fuck was going on. The motherfucking developer ran back and told because they found out that Sony was shortchanging them. They wasn't getting no money like that. Them motherfuckers people wasn't playing no fucking game like that. They were sold on a dream. Sony sold them a badass story, sold them a good ass fucking
Mm.
playing game. And this is what happened. And this is what happened.
It was
They
all a
got sold. They
dream.
got sold a big story. Motherfucker, yeah, right. They was just like me. They was up there reading Word Up magazine and found out that they wasn't getting
Yep.
shit but second Sony did. Sony was fucking them developers. Come
Mm.
on, that's why those respect Asamiya, the motherfucker that run Asamiya. Cause that motherfucker sitting on that goddamn stage and shit when he was sitting down to the boy that was crying, no man style that's only fucked him over with, fucked him all in the ass and shit, was telling them that's why we do not want to be bought by nobody. But then gonna go around and let Tony buy it. He's exposed that shit. He said Tony and them be buying their game. Listen, you go back and watch that shit. When
Good
No Man's Sky
Lord.
was coming out. They did that. No Man was Sky was coming out. He was sitting on that chair interview on him about that about his regenerated
He even
plans that he
told
was doing. He
Sony
said,
that the
hold on,
game
hold on,
wasn't
man,
ready.
hold on. No, I'm not talking about that. No, fuck all that. I'm talking about what he told him. He told that man out his mouth that Sony is about taking games away from people. He said that once Sony put money into that game and they kick that money out for that, Sony want property over that game. They want that game, so that game becomes theirs. You're not making money off that game. That's why Microsoft sit up there and gave this game, gave Sean Layton, what's the game, Bone? The game that they gave Microsoft gave to them. They told them like, yeah,
Oh,
you can have it, and now Sony
Alan
gonna get
Wake.
it. Part two of it.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake.
Microsoft been doing this for years. They've been helping out other developers to put games on a fucking PlayStation. And the back door, Sony's like, yeah, thank you. Now,
That's why
who's for the fucking gamer?
That's why
Who's
the
for
new
the
Final
gamer?
Fantasy. That's why the new Final Fantasy is going to be coming out 3 months after it releases on Sony. They said Square Enix said, we ain't having this no more. And they'll probably give us Final Fantasy VII as a combo deal with that.
I mean, that sounds good and all, but I don't give a fuck because I don't play Final Fantasy games and shit. I don't give a fuck about that. Them
Nah,
motherfuckers
you
so
can
sucking
tell.
Sony. They've been sucking Sony dick for so many years. They can go suck Sony dick again. I don't give two fucks about Final Fantasy. I'll push them
No,
Square Enix
I'm
right
just
now and
on
back
it.
on
I
the back.
flip. I'm just
What?
giving
No,
an
I know what you're
example
saying. I
what's
get what you're
happening right
saying.
now. You know
No,
what I'm
no,
saying?
no. I know what you're saying. I heard
I
what you're
know where
saying,
you're
but I don't give
going.
a fuck about them. Like, fuck them. You've been sucking Sony dick too damn long already. Now don't try to, well, what happened was Microsoft. Don't try to come over here and snitch on Sony. You just sucking that dick for gas. How the hell, what are you going to do that shit for? Sucking Sony dick for gas. And now you want to go back and snitch. Fuck out
So
of here,
what you're
you snitch
saying,
ass
Flip, is
motherfucker.
you made your bed, not lying it.
I don't want to hear that shit. Fuck them. Fuck them and all them other motherfuckers that was doing that shit. Now they want to snitch. Now you want to fucking snitch. Because now you said you looking at, okay, well, shit, the Xbox been more successful even through the ups and downs. The fucking Xbox still maintain. They still maintain their integrity, even though people like to make bullshit up. They done dragged the Xbox through a whole bunch of bullshit, and they still came out being more profitable than Sony. And now these motherfuckers want to sit up here and say, yeah, but what man, fuck you. Fuck out of here. Them motherfuckers a bunch of fucking snitch. Riding out with Sony getting the money and shit. Now all of a sudden, as boys men like to say, don't wait till the water run dry. Now these motherfuckers trying to come over here. Please, sir, can I have more? Fuck out of here. Got their hands open and shit. I ain't trying to suck Microsoft dick. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck what none of them motherfuckers say. Where the fuck was they at when they was doing this shit to Microsoft? When Microsoft was throwing tons of money at these motherfuckers, they admitted that shit. That they was throwing money at them motherfuckers. They admitted that they were going to say, you know what, let's buy that company. And they were like, nah, you know what, it ain't even working. And people act surprised. Oh, Microsoft bought fucking Cinemax. Of course they did. They got a good relationship with them. Why wouldn't they? When you have good relationship with companies and stuff like that, it's going to be like that. Why fucking would they be told they would go to Microsoft? That was one of the main fucking companies, and Microsoft will help them putting games on PC, PlayStation, and whatever else.
That's
Microsoft,
why
they already
Sega
came
is.
out and said that shit.
That's why
They
Sega
came
is
out their
friends with
mouth and said it.
Microsoft. Microsoft
That they
always
wasn't,
looks out for Sega. Always.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, so, I mean, hey, man, I don't give a fuck about Square Enix and the rest of them. Square Enix can go lick their own ass and keep moving. Make their tongue brown. Fuck them. Get all that white ketchup from Sony. Keep sucking their dick. I don't be want to hear that shit. Oh, now, no. What we going to do is we're going to make the game look next generation. We're going to upgrade. Man, fuck you. Fuck out of here. Put some nigga right down the fucking stuff in a wheelchair. Make them break their fucking toes and shit.
Man, that's
Fuck
fucked
them
up.
BBW ass nigga ass motherfuckers.
Fucked
They had their fucking hand in it. They had their hand in a fucking cookie jar too. They got caught too. That's why they saying that shit. When you got all these other fucking developers lying their asses off, talking about it's hard to make games for the Xbox One X. Get the
Fuck
fuck
is
out.
that?
There's a bottleneck with the X.
Oh, that
Don't try
Baldur's
that.
Gate shit. Yeah, that
Yeah,
bullshit.
that bullshit. Now all of a sudden they like, nah, well we're gonna make it split screen. You know why they talking about not making it split screen no more? Because don't nobody give a fuck about split screen. Nobody give a
I
fuck
don't.
about that
I
shit.
don't
No
see any
offensive
PlayStation
line.
people playing that in split screen.
Who don't give a
Show me a
fuck about
picture
that?
of them playing it in split screen.
Split
Show me.
screen
Show
is
me.
for motherfuckers. Hold on. Split screen is for motherfuckers. My water right here. Split screen is for
Hey, Livewire.
motherfuckers who want to sit
Yo,
next
what
to
up?
each
Hey,
other.
Livewire. This is
But
old man talk after dark right now.
oh yeah, that nigga Flip be going crazy.
I mean, like I'm just saying though, split screen is for motherfuckers that want to hold each other hand and blow in the controller. Fuck that. That's that Sony shit.
Ah!
They give a
Two
fuck about no
blowjobs
goddamn
in
split
one.
screen.
That's fucked up.
Nobody want to fuck with you. Fuck. Ain't nobody on no Xbox is gonna play some fucking split screen unless they're gonna play it with their child. And most people who got Xbox and shit like that, and it comes down to playing it with their kid, they fuck around and say, get the fucking controller, or they just go get the
Yeah,
X.
yeah. I mean,
Nobody's
that's
doing that.
really all you. That's
Well, I
really all
got
you gonna
multiple
use split
consoles. Me
screen
and my
for.
son,
Just for that.
we got 3
Right.
Xboxes in here. We play games. I play on mine. They play on theirs. Sometimes I play on my PC with them. You know, with
Ain't no
Xbox
kidding.
Yeah,
games. You
Right,
that's
know.
right,
usually a family
but
thing, group thing, or whatever. But yeah,
right, but most of the time, no motherfuckers ain't gonna do it. Split screen is for Sony because their internet is whack. That's all the fuck they doing that shit for. Doing that shit for
Uh,
the pony because that's what they do. They want to sit there and blow the controller together and say "fuck you," but powers aggravate. That's what the fuck they want to do. That's all that
well,
shit is.
3 years later, they getting Roblox.
I know that's more than 3 years later. Roblox been on the Xbox since when?
About
Since
4 or 5 years, somewhere around
no
there.
no yeah about 5 years since 2016. Now they getting it.
Oh, you know why? Sony probably paid them some money because Roblox making money, dude. That thing's making
hmm
just
No,
about as money as
the reason why,
Minecraft.
no, if Sony paying them money, they paying them money to get the developers to help put it on there. Because what it wasn't that. Roblox, the people that make Roblox, they was not going to put that shit on the PlayStation because of the simple fact Sony didn't have no devs to help them put that shit on there.
Well, and
They were
yeah,
Unlike
trying to.
Microsoft,
but you got to remember, Sony doesn't. They don't like games that aren't that are like a preview game, and that's what basically what
right,
Roblox is. It's like
right,
it's
you
not
ain't
a
right about
real.
that.
It's not an official game. I mean, like it's a.
But it's making money, Livewire,
It is,
even if it's not
but
an
No,
it's
no,
official
not.
it
game.
makes
No, no,
money,
no.
but it's not like
Live,
it's
live
not a
on.
game in
No,
the
but what
same
Lowry saying is
sense.
true though. Right, but
Huh?
what he's saying is Tony don't like that. But
Well,
them
that was
developers,
they also didn't like mods. You know what I mean?
right? So you gotta also understand like Roblox, the way that game is or whatever. Like Sony needs help with programming that shit on their console. Microsoft
Right.
don't. Microsoft got UWP, DirectX 12. They got all this stuff that's universal, whether they can transfer easily, put it on the console. Sony shit is not like that. And they wasn't going to pay nobody to come up to help and put that shit on the PlayStation. Sony wasn't going to pay them to do that. So whatever agreement that they finally came through after fucking 5 years later, whatever shit 5 years later, whatever agreement they came to, or maybe because the PlayStation 5 is advanced enough for them to do it, unlike the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. So you see what I'm
Yeah, but
saying? So like the
Roblox has been
PlayStation,
around since the last generation of Xbox, and it
I
had
know, no,
crossplay
that's
with
right.
PC and the Switch.
Right. But
So
as why I said earlier, you also got to realize Sony is not into that cross play shit with PCs and stuff. The internet is
yep,
whack.
they even said at their announcement it will be crossplay with other consoles, Roblox. So they even
Yeah, but they
said
don't
that
got
on
no
the
choice,
Sony thing.
man.
Yeah. They
PlayStation
wanted to
5
get more
still got
money. They broke.
PlayStation 5, no matter how bad that console is right about now, poorly designed that console is, it's an improvement enough for them to go ahead and say, let's go ahead and put Roblox on it. Because I'm telling you, that PlayStation 4 and shit, it's not good. They didn't have them tools that Microsoft has to make it better. As Bone like to say, Microsoft sent people over there to help them put that shit on there. And it doesn't matter anyway because it was on fucking Windows. So they ain't never have a problem with putting that shit on there, unlike the PlayStation. So they fucked up on that one. So that's Sony fault with that bullshit. Sony had too much contributing problems to that for that shit to get on that console. It was just too much problem. Not just Sony, but also hardware wise, they couldn't do it. Just it's fucked up. No
And
motherfucker
you
was
know
like,
what's
"This will
funny?
help you."
Nobody over there on Sony is talking about Roblox being on their console. Nobody. And that game is big. That's the funny part about it. That's a
That's
big
the next.
game. That game
That's the
is as
next.
big.
That's the
That
next
game is
big
as
game
big as Minecraft.
yeah.
That
But
game is as big as Minecraft.
Minecraft is still the
It's
number
still
one game
king,
of all time though.
right? It's still
That's the
king,
crazy
but
thing.
but but Roblox, as far as game types like
Mm.
that, is a very close second, dude. Very close. I
You
mean,
right.
there's
You
people
right,
who
Mr.
play
Keenan.
Roblox
You
like
right.
nobody's
You
business.
right. Kids do like children do like to play Roblox more so on iOS. Cause my
Look,
daughter,
I know
she like to play.
grown
My daughter's
people
only
that
four
use
years
Roblox.
Exactly.
old. No. We're for my kids right now. Fuck them grown people. They
Oh,
always on it. Fuck them fuckers. Fuck them. We're talking about we're talking about children, and he's not lying. Who is the majority? I mean, yeah, we're like the majority and the minority of that shit. Boy,
dude, you got
kids
grown
do like
folks
to
that
play that
still
shit
play
on phone.
Minecraft, dude. Flip,
All
you
right.
got grown
Yeah,
folks that
yeah. You
still
got
do
grown
it.
people playing it, but it's nothing like children though. When children get their hands on it, that shit is something different. That shit like that. When he's talking about children, he's talking about children my daughter age. That's like four, and they know how to
Oh
play
yeah,
that. And he's like, my daughter like rather play Roblox on my fucking phone than her damn tablet. He's
yeah.
not lying what he's saying. That shit is true.
Mhm.
Cause her sister, she'll play it on her arm on that Mac Pro bullshit she got. She'll play on that shit, that new shit that came out.
Let's go,
But my
Miami.
little one, she like that shit on the phone. And I
And
see
you
that
know
shit. And
what's
I see my
funny?
little
It's
cousins and them. They
cross
like
play
playing
with
that shit
people
on the
on the
phone.
phone too. Roblox and Minecraft
Yeah,
is
you're
cross
right.
play
You're right.
everywhere. So that's money making. Nintendo making money like nobody's business having Roblox and Minecraft on it. It's just the blue team, you know, didn't want to do none of that. They didn't want to do crossplay, period, in the beginning of the start of that. You know, it's ridiculous. That's why Epic say, you don't want crossplay? Okay, then we're not gonna give you Fortnite. Let Fortnite stay everywhere else but you. Eventually Sony caved in.
Well, they did the same thing with
So
They did the same thing with Minecraft. Microsoft wasn't giving them no new updates because they didn't want to do crossplay.
nope.
Microsoft owns the biggest fucking game on this goddamn planet, and that is fucking
Next to
Minecraft.
Grand Theft Auto. Next to Grand Theft
No,
Auto
that's
still.
bigger. No. Minecraft is bigger. People still play Minecraft. You have no
People
idea how
still
big
play
Minecraft is.
GTA that I know.
Yeah,
It's
but it's not.
ridiculous.
It's still not bigger. Minecraft been bigger since I don't know when.
Oh yeah,
This
since
is
forever.
still bigger. Minecraft is bigger than biggest shit. It's the number one up there. Motherfuckers play that shit like it ain't nothing. That's
Minecraft is on
why,
the 360 also, right?
yeah,
That's what I thought.
yeah. Minecraft is big as fuck. You gotta understand that. Minecraft, that shit is
Yo,
crazy.
G, what's up with you, G?
Moj ain't
I ain't
making
gonna let
money,
I
dude.
ain't gonna see your
You
arguments.
know, you mean
Microsoft.
Microsoft made money. Microsoft making money. Microsoft been made their money back.
They knew what they were doing. Everybody laughed at them when they bought Mojang, but look what happened now.
Yeah, you know what? Starfield is the most watched game.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
that's what I
pulled
be
that
saying.
up.
Yeah, that is the biggest. That
I
is the
told you.
biggest.
Yep.
Minecraft is the biggest. That is the biggest shit out there. Like, yo, that shit doesn't make no sense. Now, what if
It's the,
Microsoft would have bought Roblox? That would have been fucked up, wouldn't it? that
then they would
would
have
have
been
been
making
messed up.
money. They would have
They
been
would, that
making
would have
money.
been messed up. That would have been messed up, yo. Microsoft would have did that shit. I like, oh, y'all assholes for that one. Microsoft said, hey, man, what's a few more $1 billion add on to the Xbox? Hey, that would have been to Microsoft in his head. That'd have been crazy. I believe Starfield, but as I was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying it's like, yo, These motherfuckers bought all this shit on yourself. We got the hottest fucking game this year. I ain't gonna say it's the game of the generation, but it's damn sure not the game of the fucking year.
No, all
The
Todd Howard's
hottest
games
fucking game.
last forever. They run forever, dude. You still got people modding and playing Oblivion and Elder Scrolls. You still got people playing. It's just unreal, and that's a over 20-year-old game.
Yeah, but this right here, this game right here is bigger than that.
This game will
This shit is
last
bigger
that
than that.
long or longer.
This game is bigger than that. I mean, I'm quite sure this game gonna last long, but I'm just saying. Right now, I can't say for the fucking forever because although those games were successful, or whatever, there's still other games that's bigger than fucking on Skyrim and all them motherfucking games. There's still
Once
games
you get into that
that's
game,
still
dude,
good.
once you get into the game,
But
you can feel how long this game is gonna last. It's not going anywhere anytime soon.
well, I know one thing. I know one thing. It's the biggest game this fucking year. The Microsoft have it again.
Mm-hmm.
Another big ass game Microsoft has. This shit is only going to get better with this goddamn game. It's only going to get better. And people don't realize Sony missed out. All because you kept fucking with people. Kept fucking with people. You had your little minions running around, beating their dick to the console and all that shit.
Yeah,
You had
last year
motherfuckers
y'all
had
ain't
their
got no
games.
games. Y'all ain't got no games. Well, we got them this year. Where you guys at?
You got motherfuckers in
Next
New
year
York
they
fighting
probably
this
ain't
shit
gonna have
over a
nothing.
fucking console.
Next year
That's
they probably ain't
crazy.
gonna have nothing. No Spider-Man, no nothing. What are they gonna say? Oh, we got foam stars next year.
Now they gonna have something. I
Someone
believe
said
Sony.
porn
They gonna be
stars.
Wolverine coming out next year. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's one. This one
Nah,
thing
that
that
ain't gonna be
I
ready
always
for
say.
2025 or 26.
No, no,
They
right,
just they just started.
maybe though. But you know what? I'm never going to count them out and say that they won't have no game for next year. I ain't gonna say that. They
Well,
gonna have something for next year.
they gonna have
It
fair
just
games
like
in
it
Concord.
don't.
Those games
It,
that's
it,
service games.
you can have a game for next year, but that doesn't mean that that game is going to be bigger than the competition game. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They all just going to
Where,
have
No,
games.
of
where's
course
the
not.
Twisted Metal? Where's the Resistance Fall of Man? Where are those games that people want?
They
Sony got a
died.
problem with not
Nobody want
giving
that
people
dog
what they
shit.
want.
But
Everybody
I'm
want them
telling
Sony,
you,
games.
no.
but
This is
Sony
a different
said
generation.
to stay
This is
Resistance
a
good.
Fall of
different
Man
generation, bro.
was good.
Dog, this is a different generation. That shit don't work like that. This is a different generation.
Oh, I know.
Sony, the games you have to understand. Microsoft is good at what they do because they got games that's online that last long. Sony is that's not their strong point. That is not their strong point. They're not good with online gaming like that. They're not. You're not going to see them games because them games are not online. Those is one and done shit, as Bone like to say. Those games are not online games. It don't work. Not how that works, man. They have an online game, they eventually fuck it up. Like they did with fucking on SoulCon.
They
The little
closed the
Warhawk
studio.
game that they had. Yeah, them games, they don't know how to better stay online to keep that shit up. They've
Yeah.
eventually fuck it up.
Remember, this generation, last generation's Guerrilla Games wanted to make a brand new Resistance Fall of Man. Sony said, nope, we're not gonna let you make it. They were ready to make one, and that's a multiplayer game also. And
And
Why they
Sony
Sony
want
didn't
to
know
want
they
to
do
do
it?
it.
don't
They want
play
to do
though.
it.
Sony
They
knows
didn't
they
want
Tony,
to do
don't
it.
they,
have
but
nothing to do with it.
those not the people that make the Resistance Fallen Man. They're
I
not the
know.
one that made that. The people that made Resistance Fallen Man was Insomniac. They
Right,
made
some
that
man.
shit. They the one that
I
did
guess,
that.
I guess that's why Insomniac left. Most of the people
Was
left.
it
Yeah, they said most of the
well,
people
man?
left when Sony told them no, you can't make it. That's right. That's what happened. That's exactly what
Well,
happened.
Mm-hmm.
and they went right
Sony jumped in that
and
tree
the motherfucker that owned the company went right back into the arm of his abuser. Shit crazy. I'm trying
too.
to tell you, that's like a woman who being abused and don't know how to leave. That's what the bull did for my Insomniac, the motherfucker that owned the company. I forget his name. He went right back to his abuser,
Man,
the one that was beating on him.
I would laugh my ass off if the developer of because I think they lost the license to Resistance. So if the
Sony owned that
developer
shit. Sony
Resistance,
owned that shit.
well, they
Sony
can make
owned
a
it. 'Cause
new game.
that's what I'm saying. That's what he was saying. When he was breaking that shit down, he was saying that. Motherfucker said like Sony get the game. It was their game. They came up with that idea, and Sony took it from them. Sony have it in their claws, like, yo, once this thing on my console, it's mine. Look what happened with hey Don, what's the name of the people that make the game with the crazy shit? Ninja
Uh,
Theory.
uh, well,
Ninja Theory came. That was a Sony idea. Ninja Theory came up with Heavenly Sword. Who
yeah,
owns
Yep,
Heavenly Sword now? Sony
Microsoft.
Sony,
owns
Sony,
that.
yeah,
No, not
No,
Microsoft. Sony owns that.
Heavenly.
yeah. Sony owns Heavenly Sword. Yeah,
That Heavenly Sword was made by Ninja Theory. Microsoft owned Ninja Theory. Ninja Theory didn't keep that game. Sony
No,
kept that. That's Sony.
uh, no. Microsoft had
and
the
they
rights to
canceled the
Heavenly
sequel.
Sword. It only
They
No,
came
they
on
don't.
Xbox. It only
No,
came on
no, it's
Xbox.
not. Heavenly Sword never came on Xbox.
Yes, it
It's
did. It
uh,
came
never.
on the. It was on
No,
the
it
OG
did
Xbox.
not.
I played it.
No, it didn't. That's not when Heavenly Sword
wait
came
a minute,
out.
Heavenly Sword. When you
No,
put
it came
Heavenly
out on the
Sword on
OG
Xbox,
Xbox. Heavenly Sword came out on the PlayStation 3. That was
Yeah,
one of
it
their
was
launch
PlayStation.
titles. I know
Oh, I
that
had
because
a,
I
I
had the
had a, I
game.
had a
Yeah.
PS3 at
well,
the
yeah,
time. I
Heavenly
got
Sword
confused.
was
Yeah.
we go,
You know, he
I
PS2.
might
had,
be
I,
getting Heavenly Sword.
I got
He might be
confused.
getting it mixed up with something else. He probably getting Heavenly Sword mixed up with something
I
else.
think I'm getting it
Heavenly
mixed
Sword
up
is
with
the
Jade
game with the
Empire.
chick.
That's I'm getting it mixed
Yeah,
up with
with the
Jade
yeah.
Empire. Yeah, I was getting it mixed up with
Yeah.
there.
Heavenly
No,
Sword is the
Ninja
game with
Theory
the
made
chick with
another
the
game
red
too, but I
hair.
can't think of the
you got
name of it
to
though.
say your sucker
It was
across that boat
multiplayer.
because she was wrong.
Yo. Shut up, bro.
I admit to my mistakes. I mean, it's no big deal. I was wrong. No big deal. But I
No,
got
it's
to
No,
get
no,
just
I'm
some.
kidding.
no. Don't take that
So,
part. This
yeah, you
joking.
was wrong, but it was still funny that you was wrong though. Still funny. I still laugh. I still think it was funny though.
Oh,
But
you
look
got
here,
jokes now, shit, really?
it still was looking funny. no, but no,
Yeah, I
but
remember. I
besides
remember
that,
having this sword. I played it on
yeah,
PS3.
that's why I was saying. I was like, he might be getting it mixed up with another game. And then when you
Yeah.
say
I
Jade
probably getting it
Empire,
mixed up with
I can
Enslaved.
see how he got Jade Empire mixed up with Heavy. I can see the
Jade
red hair
Empire
chick
was a
and stuff
great
like
game.
that.
Also,
hmm That was
that
made
was an
by
EA game,
BioWare.
if I remember. That was an
That was done
EA
by
Microsoft
game.
bought them all
Bioware.
on them.
Do Microsoft own it, or did they get Bioware keep it?
And I think
No, I have
'Cause
to.
BioWare
you
kept
I
it.
can.
I
I
don't know if
no.
Microsoft owned them.
No. When you Game Pass and you got the EA access
thank you.
attached to it, you can download it to Xbox. I have it. I have it in my library.
No, no,
You
no,
can
no,
play
no.
Jade.
I know you can still download the game and still play it, but I'm trying to figure out, do Microsoft do they own that, or do Bioware own that? Because again, as I said
It only
earlier in the podcast,
that game
Microsoft
only.
like to give them games back. They give them
That
games
game.
back to give them money.
Microsoft helped them develop it, just like they helped them would develop Knights of the Old Republic.
Right. Okay. Right.
But Microsoft gave up the license, and then look, Sony got it and said, "No, it ain't. We can't do nothing with this no more." So I'm waiting for Microsoft to say, "All right, we're gonna give you the Knights of the Old Republic, and we're gonna develop it."
Okay, but did the move though? Who would they get to make? Oh, Knights of, I mean, Knights of,
They lost the license to it.
no, not Knights of
So
the Republic. I'm talking about Jade Empire. I ain't
it
worried
was
about Knights of
EA.
the.
That was the EA BioWare game.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You saying Microsoft owns that? So if Microsoft owns
No,
that,
they
that
own they
means
own the they own the rights to the game, but it was an EA published game, so it can still
no,
go
no,
out
no. You mean it
under.
was a Bioware published game, not EA. It wasn't owned
Well,
by
yeah, before
EA.
right, yeah, before EA took over BioWare. That is correct. But
Yeah,
uh,
but
but
so
Microsoft
EA
does.
really don't got no say so.
So
If
maybe
Microsoft
Microsoft do
published,
own
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if
the,
that's the case,
the
Microsoft
publishing
owns
rights.
that
It's
game.
like that.
Yeah, that
That's
means
what I'm
Microsoft owns it. So
right. It's just like it's
they
just
don't got to
like
get EA and them to do it. They probably just get somebody else to do it.
that's like with Sunset Overdrive. They might have lost. EA might. I mean, PlayStation might have bought the developer, but
Yeah,
Microsoft still
they tell me
owns
that.
the right to Sunset Overdrive, so it can never really be on PlayStation. So they can make a Sunset
No,
They
Overdrive
make
well,
it.
too,
They'll make it
but
like
right. I get what you're saying. They can make
but
a two.
they can't put the original Sunset Overdrive on PlayStation. Just like Jade Empire, it can be only on Microsoft, but EA might have developed it, and BioWare might have developed it before it was gobbled up by EA. But Microsoft owns the rights to Jade Empire.
Right? No,
So,
you right.
And the
No. I
publishing
get
yeah.
that. I get that.
But EA
I
do
get that.
own Jade Empire though.
right, they do own Jade Empire,
Okay.
but they can only let it be on a Microsoft on Xbox game. They can't put
No,
it on
and
any other
Zelda.
console.
Who?
They-
Who did they lie? Or you watching the fucking game?
Man.
Yeah.
Yep.
That nigga,
Yep.
that nigga
Can't
drunk.
stand Live Wire. Can't stand this man.
But let's just say this, everybody. Microsoft is about to take charge of the gaming world. Microsoft is a methodical
They already
company,
have, really.
and people don't understand. Microsoft is a very, very patient company. They have time. They're not in a rush. You know, they've always been that way as a company. You know, that's why they wasn't worried about the Activision deal. They're
Okay, I
patient.
got you. Well, it's family I do own that. Yeah, that family I do own it. I see.
Oh,
You talking
they
about
let
Sunset
Insomniac
Overdrive?
take it. They let them take Sunset Overdrive.
No, Microsoft, they probably let
Yeah,
Insomnia have it.
Microsoft owns the publishing rights for
Microsoft
Insomniac
don't.
owns the IP.
Is it kind of like the EA thing?
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
Like
yeah,
EA Mass Effect thing?
yeah.
The EA was
That's
kind of
why they
like how
never
Mass
got.
Effect was.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
That's
what
why they
yeah,
never got the
that's exactly
original
what he said.
Titanfall. That's why Sony never got the
Exactly,
original
that's exactly what
Titanfall.
he said.
Because it was an Xbox exclusive, and Microsoft kept it that way.
But think about no. But how would they be able to run it?
They don't
They
have
couldn't run
backwards compatibility.
Titanfall.
They can't run it.
No. Not even if they had
Because
that,
the
how would they want
online
to run that?
wasn't set up for that though.
Yeah, that console wasn't built for that. It would be impossible. Unless only way that would work unless they would have infrastructure like
Well,
Microsoft. Microsoft
now
had
it is
you
because
know
Sony got
half
the
that shit
Azure
half
servers
that
now.
shit was running. No,
They can run
no, no,
Titanfall.
no,
They
not
can
like
put it on
Microsoft.
Azure servers.
No, I
Because you might
couldn't.
not realize that cloud computing, Microsoft, that's what was running the box in that game. That's
Right,
why
it
that
was
game was
running on
running
the
the way it was
Azure
running.
servers. They
Right.
were
The way
running
that
on
shit was
Azure
running,
servers. But Sony
Sony,
has Azure servers now. They just don't use them.
No,
I
they
don't
have
think they
it
got that
now.
shit no more.
But
I don't
back
think they
then,
got
they
it no
didn't
more.
have it when the game came out though.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be
No,
able to
they
run
didn't
that.
have it when the game
PSN
came
back
out.
there was nowhere near where Xbox
You know
Live
how much
was.
money? You know how much money they would have to kick out for that? Because that deal with them with Sony, I think with Sony that the Microsoft guy was using the cloud and shit. I think that deal is gonna fly away.
Well, why don't somebody inquire if they still had the Azure servers on Sony? Because I remember they made the deal for the Azure servers a few
Yeah, but
years
that was
back
years ago.
before Sony stabbed everybody in the back.
No, Sony been stabbing people in the back. It just opened up. You just found the fuck out when that motherfucker dad started snitching and shit. So we was doing that shit for years. Ain't nothing new.
We already knew, we just didn't have no proof. Man.
Yeah, we ain't.
But
You
No,
got
look,
proof
right.
now.
all that shit
Say it
came
again,
out.
funny stuff. Say it again. We already knew this.
Yeah,
It's
we
just
knew
that
that.
that shit got
Yeah.
put out there. That shit, you know what I'm
Once
saying? That
that
motherfucker,
shit
I'm telling
happened,
you.
all that shit
Bo,
came out.
Bo keep laughing at me, but Bo not telling the truth. That motherfucker snitch. Motherfucker was
Uh,
snitching. Microsoft got
Phil ain't gonna
motherfuckers snitching for
compliment him
that
no more.
cash.
Spider-Man gonna come out.
Motherfuckers,
Phil ain't throwing no congratulations this year. Nope,
Oh.
no more congratulations to Sony. None. Phil on the evil
I think
side now.
he always gonna say congratulations just to keep it cool. So the
The
PlayStation
way he
dude.
stabbed him in the back, you know, we hood. Fuck that bullshit. Let that
Yeah, but that's
motherfucker
not
reap
his.
what he
That's not
sowed.
his characteristic. He sit up there as an employee of Microsoft. He can't do
Oh,
that.
fuck
Bones
that.
stupid shit.
Fuck that. Sorry.
Trust me. Trust me. I feel you, and I understand where you're coming from, but he's not.
Mm.
He's not going to do that. He worked for
I
$1 trillion company. He ain't doing that.
I gotta do it.
He ain't gonna do that
Fuck
shit.
playing Mr. Nice Guy. get on their ass and don't give them no praise, none whatsoever.
Well, listen here, Mr.
How
Nice
many
Guy.
people they got on the field?
Mr. Nice Guy did went out the window. It went out the window. It went out the window when they said, "Yeah, you can play our game on the cloud, but
Like what I told you
Ubisoft,
earlier, right?
Like
ah,
30 people on the field.
ah, ah."
Yeah,
So they told
somebody gonna get a wind of that conversation I had and start ranting and raving about it now.
well,
That
man, they
damn
been
Sony.
raving about that shit. People was mad about that when they first heard that. They was man. Some motherfuckers understand that shit. They just
Oh,
don't want.
some
They
people
just
actually knew what the deal was and didn't like it, huh?
yeah, they knew what it was because you know why? Because you see people on Twitter with on mad. Like I don't know if you watch on what's my man name? My man name that put Bones to sleep. What's his name? What's his name? Punisher. My man that be putting Bones
That's
to sleep.
terrible.
What's his name?
First.
Turbo Rose. Turbo Rose. Yeah, he read all that shit. He be reading all that shit. You see motherfuckers like, no, Microsoft trying to buy you. They're like, yo, man, this shit ain't fair.
Ain't
Motherfuckers know
buying
what's up.
Ubisoft, you dumbass.
They know what's up. Motherfuckers know what's up. Listen here, I'm gonna tell you like I tell Bo. Don't speak but so soon. Don't be surprised 2 years down the line, Microsoft and more Ubisoft. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying that years gonna do it, but I'm just saying
I've been
don't be
saying that for a
surprised.
minute.
I don't think they're gonna
Ubisoft was
buy
one of my
Ubisoft.
picks like a
Hey, I
year
don't
ago,
think.
2 years ago.
Hey, Revenge. I don't think they're gonna buy Ubisoft. But what I think they're gonna do is get a beautiful collaboration with Ubisoft, like they do with
They already have it.
what they
They
do with
already
Sega.
they already have it. If they did that, if they let Ubisoft handle that on their cloud service, they already did it. Got a beautiful relationship. You don't do that with anybody. That's
Nope.
not something that you do with anybody. You got to realize Microsoft has a beautiful relationship with a lot of companies. You know what I'm saying? Not the one that was snitching. It was a company that wasn't snitching. You know what I'm saying?
Ubisoft
I'm
was
saying those
being
are companies that
quiet
wasn't
through that
snitching.
whole. Ubisoft was being quiet through that
Well, what
whole
you
deal.
laughing at, Bone? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, Bone? Huh?
Now, Ball feel
You
good
got
right
to
now.
Yo, man, are you
They don't
seeing
feel a thing.
Teletubbies run around your room or something, man? What's up?
I don't know what that nigga. I'm
Ball,
trying to know what that
Ball
nigga
over there on
laughing
cloud 9 right now. Yeah.
My
at.
God.
Yeah,
I'm
thought
Oh,
just
they
saying.
gave it
I'm
no
just
fuck.
saying. I'm just saying. Ubisoft ain't none of the niggas that was snitching. They wasn't the ones that was doing it. They was already letting Microsoft know what's up. It was the other motherfuckers that started snitching. Sony ain't tried that shit with Ubisoft.
Oh,
Think about it. All the games that came out on Ubisoft and came on both platforms, it was still better on the Xbox than it was the PlayStation.
Oh yeah, that shit ran butter smooth,
So
butter smooth.
they wasn't the ones. They wasn't the one that was snitching.
That's
They
why
not the
when they
company.
play, that's why when they play Rainbow Six Siege in tournaments, they use an Xbox. They don't use a PlayStation.
They was already cool with them. Them in EA. Them in EA.
Oh, that's why we got Game
Yeah,
Pass with EA Access. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They was trying to tell Microsoft like, "Yo, them motherfuckers gonna try to fuck you over, my nigga." They're like,
Hey,
"Huh?"
hey, we got to admit, if it wasn't for EA Access in the beginning and it was doing good, we wouldn't have had it. We wouldn't have had Game Pass. I give EA one thing: they were the start of Game Pass. They were the start,
Guess they
and
got to be good with something.
shut up.
They got to be good with something.
I like some of EA stuff, man. We all grew up on EA stuff. Come on
Yeah,
now.
we go. We on this goddamn podcast too motherfucking long.
Oh Lord,
Hey, man,
he gone.
how you know you were high? You done went to sleep like 5 times.
I know.
So
I
what
heard him
that?
snoring too, right?
mhm.
That damn Teletubby woke his ass up.
No, that will wake
Y'all
you.
want to y'all want y'all can roll. I let you roll. Y'all want to roll? You wanna roll.
Hey, Chaos,
Hmm?
quiet today.
mm.
What's up with that? Put down Starfield. I see you over there playing it on Xbox.
Shut up before I kick you off my friends list. Spying on
What
me.
you doing?
Damn.
He playing Starfield.
I'm building my massive
Why this nigga
mansion
lie while
shit.
you still woke one talking about what we doing? This nigga lie. Why you went to
For
sleep?
real.
Come on,
No, I
what
said,
we
what
doing?
he
Nigga,
doing?
nigga,
I
why?
said,
Live
what
on
What,
he
that,
doing?
what,
that sports or
You
something
know
like
what
that.
Live Wire doing? He
yeah, so
enjoying himself.
he got on his Eagle shirt. That's what he got on. He got on. Motherfucker got on his Eagle shirt.
Oh man, Hell,
Motherfucking Lions shit.
my teams is the sorry ass Giants.
I don't care what your team is. You
Hey,
should be rooting for the
my
Eagles. I
team
see
is
that
the
shit.
sorry ass Bears, so we
I
in the
just
same
heard. I
boat.
just heard what you did, Lyle. I just heard
Yeah,
what you
Bears
did,
my
brother.
team too. They've been losing.
Oh,
Bears
so
about
you
to
be
get
wearing Eagles
destroyed
shirts
by
too?
the Buccaneers.
Okay, you be wearing Eagles shirts too. Okay.
Raider.
We
Yeah, the
already
Raiders sorry
know.
too.
Hey, they won a game. Can't get mad.
Man,
But nah, that EA show. I mean that Sony showcase. It's bad when Nintendo has a better showcase than you. It's
When the last time
bad.
Sony had a good showcase? Let's be honest. Let's keep it real. When the last time Sony had a good showcase?
About 4
Bo, when
years
it
ago.
for another 30
About
minutes,
four or
Bo. When it for
5
another
years
30 minutes.
ago. About 4 or 5 years ago. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not talking about
Nah,
the
we
one
ain't
where they
talking
had.
about MDG. Hey, hold on. Mr. King, don't you say MDG is waiting for what? He gonna be waiting to the test of time to see Tony bring out something. Cause if he waiting, it ain't gonna work.
Sony better be on the Mach E3 next year. They better bring something next year. If they don't bring nothing next June, man, that's dire straits though. And they better not come with like 3-4 games for their console. They need to come with way more than that because about that time, Microsoft is going to be bringing the heat next year and the next year after. Because
Mm-hmm.
those games that they've been working on are getting ready to ripe and come out. And if you can't keep up with the Joneses, man, people gonna flip. And if you try to come out with another console when you haven't gotten all the games to this console now, you in trouble.
Hey,
You
listen,
need
I'm
to
gonna tell
work.
y'all what Phil said. I said it before. Phil said we have confidence in the council we have. We don't need to bring up no upgrades. So
Yep.
Stupies and the rest of you stupid motherfuckers, I told y'all that. Microsoft wasn't gonna come out with no upgrades. Stop believing the bullshit again. Start reading bubblegumcomicbook.com. Stop it.
Cobblebook.com.
I'm fucking reading bubblegum on gaming.com and believing that shit.
Oh man. You trying to say they reading the
Don't have no
comic
proof.
and the bazooka rapper?
Yup. Motherfuckers believe anything, yo.
Chaos, what mission are you on, dude?
Man, didn't I say like 20 million times that I'm building me a mansion ship,
Oh,
a
Jesus
mansion ship
Christ.
tank fortress? I'll
Did you
probably
do
put
that,
it up
President?
on Twitter when I'm finished. So y'all gotta see what I'm quiet on. But yeah, I've been
Oh
working on
my
this shit for a
God.
good little
Gee.
minute. Y'all gonna be like, Chaos, that was so unnecessary. Well, duh. What do you
You know,
think Chaos stands for?
you know they got cannons in there that you can put on your fortress, right?
Oh,
I am Chaos. Come on now. You
Man,
can't
when they
spell
make
chaos. You
I'm gonna
can't
say
spell
this.
chaos without ignorance.
When they make Starfield multiplayer where you can have 4 friends go into your friend's world and have fun in your friend's world, oh my God, that's gonna just totally put this game even more 100% on the map. More on
And
the
I think
map.
what they should do is they should make it an MMO.
Yeah,
Like
What?
that
full
they got
story
Yeah,
they
mode.
got
no.
they got a studio working
No,
on
wait,
it.
hold up. I would put that as a separate game, not as this game.
No. They can do it like
That could
no.
be like a spinoff. That could be like I would not.
They can
I
do
wouldn't.
it like No Man's Sky
I
did it.
wouldn't do it with this
Oh,
game
when I play
at
No Man's
all.
Sky, you can have your friends come into your world, or you could go into their world.
That
Remember,
would
You can
just be
only
no.
have
That
that's
would
the
just be the
game at
online
heart.
people. That would just be the
no
online people. I
right.
could see
That would
that
be
just
the
as
online people. Right now, that would be cool. We go visit your world one day, and I help you out and have fun over there, and then
hmm
you come into my world another day and come and have fun. That would
Yeah.
be dope. That would bring that community even more into that game, just like Elden Ring did.
Man, what the
When I
fuck?
was able to come in my friend's world and help, you could able to go in your friend's world and help them out with a boss or some of the missions, and then they could come into his world and help them out. And you keep getting progression on money, and you keep getting those skill points, and you can take those skill points into your world, and he could take your skill points when you come into his world over to his world to help him even do more. But only do that for people that have completely finished the game. Don't do that to help.
That sound pussy. Nah.
Why? Why? Why would they help you to come in and finish your storyline? That's why games have storylines, so you can do it individually by yourself and get a feel for the game. So when you two come together, go ahead, 100. I want to hear this one.
I ain't had. When I get in,
what else MBG did, y'all? I'm trying to see what they doing in the comments. They're talking about MBG. I think they said he went to church and found Jesus.
When I play these games is like I feel like I'm the Master Chief. You know, so I can feel.
But I don't even think you heard what they said, Bone. This conversation about to go left. They don't sound like doing the same track that they were just saying.
I don't know what they talking about, nigga. I didn't know.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah, but they can make an MMO version of the game. You know, that's cool. You know, that'll be the side thing. But if you just want to do co-op with a friend, you know, that's another side thing. So giving you options is what Microsoft is all about. You know, so that'd be good. Having a friend fly out with you in space off the planet, right? And you got a fleet and he's in your fleet. So you lead where you need to go. And then your friend follows you because you're the commander of the fleet. So he's going to go to whatever planet you go to.
Oh, Bone should be the janitor.
Oh, my God. But
I mean, me and Flip had this discussion a long time ago. We were playing Star Trek Online, saying Bone would be the janitor.
I didn't know you. I never see you on Star Trek Online.
You were
years ago.
And I keep it on my hard drive. I'm a level 65, dude, and I got so many things to my ship.
No, don't expect me to play that now.
That's all you are, level 65.
I still play Star Trek Online. That's as high as you can go with level 65.
Oh, you
That's as high. Yeah, I'm sure.
That's how high you can go.
What's your level?
Nigga, listen. Don't talk like that. I don't talk like that when in the web.
Hey, Flip.
Go ahead.
Like, I saw a white guy talk today and use that. It was like, man, I was like, Flip was down the line. He was stealing a lot of stuff from other guys. He said, man, he had my shit.
You don't talk like that. You say he don't talk like that online. Information like that online. Hell no.
That nigga said that shit perfectly. I'm like, nigga, no.
What?
What is going on with this nigga Bone, bro?
This nigga 100 wow. This nigga high as hell.
I'm done. I quit. I ain't even talking about yo.
This nigga all do shrooms and shit. This nigga getting his Fertinga on.
Oh well, no.
I got somebody on my friends list that got a PlayStation logo and he's playing Starfield, dude. That shit cracked me up.
Somebody did that. I know. See somebody.
So yeah, they playing it and they loving it, dude. That's all that counts. As long as you enjoying the game, it don't matter what these other people say out there. That's why games are made for everybody. If you want to play it, go where it's being played at. You know what I'm saying? And that's what because I didn't cry when my friends had the Nintendo. I went over their place because I had the Sega. They came over to my place. You know, we alternated. We didn't have no grievance. So when I had a PlayStation, you know, and they came over to my place and played. You know, it's just the way it was back then. You know, I don't know what's wrong with this generation, but social media has fucked everything up. Everything.
It gave people a voice that don't need none.
And you know, it's not the real older people that's doing it. It's these mid-age people that are doing it. Most of them that wasn't around back then. You know, me, I don't care. You know, if I see a PlayStation game that I really want to get, I'll get the console or I'll buy it or borrow it from somebody for a while. You know, because it's gonna be a
Or
single
just,
player
or
anyway,
just
so
play
I
it
don't
on,
care about
or just play it
online.
on PC. Or just
Oh
play it
yeah,
on PC.
like I did with Spider-Man. I waited a
Mhm.
whole year for it. Screw it. You know, I wasn't in no
Yeah, I
rush.
think Spider-Man 2 gonna be on there next year. So
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, where's Gran Turismo when
Oh, that's when
Ford?
Spider-Man come out next year.
no, I'm talking
No,
about PC.
the new
It should be
Spider-Man.
on there next year.
I'm about to say, what? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Sony's gonna port Spider-Man over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and they're
Yeah, I
claiming
think
the
there's a
SSD
rumor
makes
talking
it
about
this way.
Horizon coming. Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, that's coming to PC.
Hmm.
I want to know
That's
what I
coming.
want to know what happened to they seamlessly super super SSD. I want to know what happened to that.
Oh, okay, make it
No, they
prove
So
that
talking
you
about
didn't
Spider
need
the play Spider-Man 2.
so
They're
Spider-Man
talking
should
about
have no
that
loading, right?
seamless fast
Right,
travel
Lyle?
nonsense.
So you did
they
right,
always
Lyle?
say,
Wake the fuck up and do your retarded math. I want to
You gonna
see
say
this. I
again?
want to see a Spider-Man. I want to see a Spider-Man that's not going to load up. Only once you get in the Spider-Man game, it shouldn't load up at all.
Nah, it's gonna load up. I mean, they'll just hide it with cutscenes. That's how they do it. So it's not like when they criticize Starfield for loading. You gotta understand we don't they literally just put a loading screen. They don't do an animation for
For the loading
they
screen.
don't do it. Yeah, they don't do an animation for like doors opening or freaking walking through some bushes or like scurrying by a wall or something like that. They're not doing that.
nope.
You see what I'm saying? So it ain't,
Yeah.
that's how PlayStation's always like even when they're like, oh, the SSD is so fast, and be like, well, yeah, but you also got to remember, even with Ratchet and Clank, what they do is they're able to transition a cutscene in between, like when he's going through the dimensions.
Portal.
You're not
Yeah, it was
actually
Portal.
moving them around. You can't do nothing. It's like a cutscene. It's no different than when y'all play Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
You
this
know
one.
when they let you get in the ship and then move it left and right and side to
Ah,
side,
yeah,
but the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
time it's downloading.
Yeah, it's just you
Ain't no,
moving around in a load
that's what I'm
screen. That's
saying.
all.
But it's still downloading. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's the same thing, bro. They're just
I'm trying to.
disguising it as. I mean, it's just that they're doing a better job of disguising the loading screen. You know what I mean? Whereas you don't see the bar of you loading. You know, because even
Yeah.
like, cause think about it. Even that whole scene where it's like flipping around and you see the guy that whole thing with in Ratchet and Clank where he's going through the dimensions. That's all loading screens. You
But
just
Yeah,
hold on,
that's
let me
him
jumping
tell
from
you this.
one
showing
loading
like he's
screen
trying
to
to get
another
out the
loading
way.
screen.
Right. Right.
Let me,
Yeah,
let me, let me tell you this. Let me
that's why
tell you this.
they're able to make it work on whatchamacallit.
It's an
Let me tell you
illusion
this.
in the
Would
game to
you
make you think it's slow down.
would you believe Microsoft was doing that on the OG Xbox?
What could they do that on the
No, they
you
were.
saying the loading screen.
Yup.
Those type
Halo.
of transition. Well, I'm
Remember,
trying to think
remember when you're
who
playing on. Remember the old Halo. Only thing different was they showed you it kept popping up saying loading.
Yeah,
Yes,
while you were
Microsoft
walking
was doing
through it.
that.
Right.
oh
No,
yeah,
when you running and shooting and stuff, when you're playing Halo and you in that combat and stuff, it's saying loading.
yes,
A
no,
lot of
that is
people didn't
true.
pay
That is
attention
true.
to that.
Like
A
yeah,
lot of people didn't
yeah.
pay attention to
It
that.
would say loading or it would say saving. Like so, all right. So you got to
Yup.
a part of the map, right? Where like say like you know how like the map is cut up in Starfield, right? So in Halo, instead of like you having to basically well, you know what? I never even got to that perimeter, so I don't even know what it says over there.
Remember when
I
you
don't know
had
if
to
it
walk
says
through that cave and Cortana was talking in
like when you
Halo
get to the
1
perimeter.
and
I don't
2?
know what it says, but I
Right.
just know in Halo, like, all right, so you go to a certain section, and the game starts to slow up because it's loading. Like when you
Right.
like, well,
Like
mainly when you're driving
the enemy
when
will
you're
slow
driving a
up.
warthog, it slows up. If you're
Right.
driving a vehicle, it slows up. If you're walking, it does. You don't even really notice it at all.
Right, because
You
it's
know what I mean?
loading in the next textures for the next
Yeah,
area
that's what
that
I'm
you're going
saying. That's
through.
the way they designed it to do it. So it's
So,
not anything special. They've been doing it for a while. And again, Spider-Man could do it the same way. Like that's the thing. Like in Spider-Man, you're swinging on whips. You're not like it's not like you're going super fast. You know what I mean? You only can go but so fast doing that way.
Yeah.
Even if you're gliding, you can go faster, but you know,
Prey,
but
the original Prey did it perfectly. And the
oh, with
original
the
Unreal
grappling hook and
Tournament,
all that,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, Prey. The original Prey, it was like with the Indian and stuff like that, and he was talking about. I love
on
that
the
game.
three, you talking about the one on the three? Trey was on
The
what?
one on the
Was it on
360, right?
360
Where you
or was it on the
portal,
Xbox first?
right?
Xbox
When you
One.
had to portal through, not the OG. It's backwards compatible.
Okay.
But when you portal through and when you're in another area, Unreal Tournament 3 did it too, where there was no load screen, where you go through a portal to another section and you were right there in a whole different environment. Those
Okay.
games
Okay.
originally did
But
portals.
okay, but since y'all saying that, that being said, what is again? What is special about what Sony doing with their SSD?
It's
So
just that it's faster because they
they
got
gonna
their
fix
portal
this
moving
shit.
on
Hang
SSD.
on.
Go ahead.
We out this. We went on for like 13 hours.
Oh,
Okay, man.
You
Yeah,
sleepy?
I see
You
that.
sleepy? You sleepy?
Y'all want to hear the rest of the shit? Get your ass in the Xbox
You
One with
sleepy?
us.
Nigga, are you sleepy?
Who?
Yeah, you sleeping?
Nah.
All right, y'all, just having a party with us and come rock out with us and we can finish this conversation, whatever. Bone
All
sleep is
right.
getting past his bedtime.